Alrighty then. Hello everyone, my name is Kate and welcome back to more The Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero. Last time we had another day of the festivities for the Crossbell anniversary thing, and oh yeah, we also, I was about to say, I was trying to remember, honestly. We had the whole thing with, Tio, helping out Tio and, Jonah. This time, well, now that I've just said Jonah's name, it just made me think. We should go see Jonah. Let's go check out the kid. Oh yeah, did I do anything of note whilst I was gone? I did kind of, like, get everyone, like, an extra level if I could. That's about it, though, I think. Not much else I can really think of. A bit of fishing. Why do I still have the vehicle list? Incredible. Anyways, let's go check out what Jonah's doing. Oh, Jonah! Hey, Jonah. We appreciate the information you gave us yesterday. It really helped us out in our investigation.
Of course it did. Especially that stuff about the Schwartz auction, I bet. You did take a good look at all that data, right?
Yes, an auction of smuggled goods disguised as a grand high society party at Michelin. Reading it was a shock, I assure you.
I'm glad you enjoy it. I was a bit hesitant at first, but I managed to bag myself a nice source of info. I hope you guys appreciate me slipping in some nice tidbits for you.
That explains a lot.
Tell me, Tio, how long did that take you to figure out? I won't be surprised if it took about an hour, but it's a breeze for a genius like me.
Not even 30 seconds. Jonah, you continue to be as easy to read as usual.
30 seconds?
John Starbada, it might be best if you stop trying to one-up Teotot. How it's ever gonna work out?
Never! Next time, damn it! Next time you're going down. Tio Plato, after I defeat Kitty, you're next. Remember the name, Jonah Sacred.
Jonah, I see you still have more free time than you know what to do with.
Shut it, Plato!
This kid's funny. No, I can't attack in here. I was about to say, I was trying to hit attack button for some reason. Don't ask why I was trying to hit the attack button in the child's room. Anyways, next up, is there anything else in particular? Oh yeah, there is another person we should maybe consider doing talking to every now and then, which is the IBC. Specifically, let's go see what if we can talk to Dieter and Maribel. Oh, what the? It's an exquisite doll that exhibits lifelike features. What the? Huh? This is seriously unbelievable. Is this really just a doll?
Yes, it was crafted at the Rosenberg studio. Belle has a huge collection of dolls from there. If I recall, these two are her favorites. This is my first time experiencing a Rosenberg doll up close. The details on the skin are immaculate. I've never seen such a lifelike doll before.
For real. Almost feels like they're gonna up and start walking around.
I heard they cost a fortune, but I have to admit, the quality speaks for itself. Can't imagine what fate is in store for us if we scratch it. So let's keep our hands to ourselves. Hey!
The IBC is always managing at least 20 different projects at a time. These are just their business proposals and reports. Even with father support, it's no easy task to run this place.
Excuse me, but how'd you get past security? Oh, you're Miss McDowell's co-workers, aren't you? My apologies. However, we are in the middle of a meeting, so I appreciate if you kept quiet. Your reference materials. Investment division has indicated an extremely high growth rate. Oh, if it isn't the SSS.
Sorry to interrupt you while you're in the middle of working.
No need to apologize. I've been stuck in nothing but meetings all day. The real sting to this Crossbell's horror is that I was unable to catch even a glimpse of the parade. Now that's something to be sorry about. Relax, my friend, I'm merely joking. I hope you all continue striving to work to the best of your abilities. I know you'll be doing so. I know I'll be doing so. And you. You better.
We definitely will. Thank you.
Don't misplace my trust.
Alright. I think I am satisfied with my exploration. We already did Joshua and Estelle last time. before I ended the last episode, so we're good on that. They're over at St. Ursula and talking with Shizuku. In which case, you know what time it is, side quest time. So apparently we'll be soon able to finish up the many famous views of Crossbell side quest. We're gonna have to wait another day before we can actually take the photo, but we are close, apparently. For now, let us do the serial theft investigation in the Eastern Crossbell monster extermination. Let's start with the Eastern Crossbell monster extermination. Alright, first order of business is figuring out where that monster is. This is pretty interesting how it's a shorter amount of side quests for this side. Because the other days had at least 3 or 4 side quests, I'm pretty sure, right? Ah, there it is. Easy to find. Okay. Don't know what I was expecting, but it most certainly was not what I see now. Exterminate. Bubble crabs. Alright. Bubbly Scissors G. A huge crustacean that fights by spewing bubbles, causing various stats abnormalities. Can be afflicted with freeze, blind, and burn. Blind, you say? Hey, Randy. Grenade! That'll do. Let's do Burning Heart. Nope. I did adjust some of the court setup for some characters, so that might be a little different. Galleon Tower. Grenade! I want to see what this looks like. Zai, get in here. Nice. One down. Easy peasy. Bewitch. What does Bewitch do? That's an ordnance, right? Bewitch. Slows movement of enemies attacked on the field. Really? Okay. 3 Mirage, 2 Space, and 1 Wind. Okay. 3 Mirage, 2 Space, 1 Wind. 3 Mirage, 2 Space, 1 Wind. I think I'm good without it for now. I was considering seeing maybe if I'd replace it with something else, but there's nothing in particular of interest that I would want to replace it with. For moves, I should say, not for the effect. I don't really care about the effect. I was more so paying attention for the amount that I could, like, the amount of Sepith combination thing for that. I need a charger over here. To wrap it with my foot over here. Ugh, here we go. Got it. Plug it. No, charge it. Suck. Ow! It's all falling apart. I mashed my knee into my table. I'm a mess. Anyways, I'm okay. Let's go to the SSS building. Let's first heal up. So I'm gonna scoot up closer, so I'm not hunched over like. Let me pull up the guide here for a second. Where is the things? Here we are. Alright, let's turn into side quest. Been promoted with the gladiator belt. Here we go. The gladiator belt. Automatically restores CP during battle, if I remember correctly. Right? Yep, gain CP every turn. That can be really helpful. Now the question is, who would I want that on? Now, the choices that I would immediately think of right out the gate is potentially Ellie and Randy, because I feel like I use theirs the most. Not saying I don't use Lloyd's and Tio's a lot, I just feel like I use Randy and Ellie's way more. I'll give it to Ellie. Okie dokie, so let's see. Now we got the serial theft investigation. There is extra, ow. There, in the last one here, in the last side quest, we have the, option. I can't speak today. My goodness. I literally I woke up like an hour ago, I feel. Actually, I literally did. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we're doing a side quest. Serial theft investigation. We can get extra DP here. Let me go ahead and save here though. We're apparently looking for an NPC with a purple suit. Purple suit. This guy? Excuse us, but we're with the Crossville Police Department. Would this be the Business Owners Association's tent? We're here to follow up on a support request.
Oh, you've arrived. This is a surprise. I wasn't expecting you to be the one to come to our aid.
A good surprise, I hope. Your request just happened to find its way to us.
It's nice to see you again, Chairman Morris.
Are these your friends, sir? Well, once upon a time, this young man sat across from me on the train.
Yeah, that was actually the day I'd started working on the force.
Yeah, yes, it was, wasn't it? At any rate, I've interacted with these fine folks a few times since. We have a bit of a difficult situation on our hands. Please forgive me for adding more to your plate, SSS, but we need your help.
You can count on us, sir. Let's see. I believe the request mentioned something about a recent theft. Wasn't there a bunch of them?
Yes, it's as you say. There have been 4 different reports of theft since yesterday. Every last one of the stalls was robbed clean.
Clean?
The Business Owners Association manages all the stalls being run down the festival, during the festival. So we hear every report that comes in. After pouring them over them all, I've determined that only food stalls are being targeted. We don't have any clues to go off of, so the best thing we can do is warn the other stalls.
That's unfortunate. The vendors already have enough to worry about during the festival. I imagine you are worried about this damage becoming more widespread.
Yes, and that's why I've called you all here. It is my duty to ensure that the thief is caught before they can cause any more damage. Not to mention, all this turmoil will no doubt affect the customers who have come to enjoy the festival if it continues. Will you please apprehend the thief for us?
Of course. Understood. This is a serious predicament. We'll begin investigating immediately.
Thank goodness. I already feel a little relieved.
I'm counting on all of you.
Rest assured, my man, you're in good hands. So, Lloyd, any plans on how to tackle this? We don't have much to go off here. Sorry. You're right. We don't know nearly enough to try and analyze the situation yet. Excuse me, do you mind telling us which stalls were targeted? I'd like to speak with the owners more. We may be able to get more information from them before we proceed.
I see. That makes sense to me. I've recorded the names down here. May I read them to you?
Yes, please.
First is Nardle's Burgers in Central Square, followed by Chroma's Juice Stand in the Administrative District. Next, we have Pallet Pizza and the Entertainment District and Mithra's Gelato in the Harbor District. Were you able to get all that?
Okay, so 4 stalls in total, and they're all in different districts. No clues were left, but despite there being 4 victims.
Well, let's see what we can dig up from the owners. Will you be here on standby? We'll return after we've made our rounds. Oh yeah, let me give you my contact information. Don't hesitate to call us if there's any new developments. We don't know when the thief will strike again, so communication is key.
Understood. We'll be waiting here for you.
We're counting on you, everyone.
Okay. Hi. So here we need to talk to 3 NPCs that have food trucks. Excuse me, could we ask you a few questions? We're investigating the recent string of thefts in the area.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. If that conniving little thief touches my noodles, the gloves are off.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that, but while we're on the subject, could you tell us what the thief looked like?
What they looked like, huh? Nope, haven't got a clue. It'd be near impossible to pick out anyone out of these crowds.
I know what you mean. Well, regardless, thank you for your time.
Okay, well, that's one. Mademoiselle.
Mithra's Gelato, huh? A gorgeous girl like her's got my heart melting already.
Save the flirting for another time, Randy. We're here for a reason. Let's see what we can find out.
Excuse us, ma'am. We're with the CPD. Maybe I have a moment to ask you about what happened?
Of course. You're talking about the theft, right? He managed to pull a fast one on me while I was serving a customer.
He struck while you were busy, then.
Yeah, I'm a handful serving this laid-back tourist guy that was trying his hardest to hit on me.
Well, I was wondering off his persistent advances. I thought I sensed someone sneaking around behind me.
But it was a little too late. By the time I turned around, the register had already been emptied.
I suppose you wouldn't know anything about the thief in that case.
I'm afraid not. Ugh, I can't believe I let them slip right under my nose.
Unfortunate. Excuse us. Excuse me. Could we ask a few questions? We're investigating the recent string of thefts in the area.
Oh, yeah, that. Honestly, I'm not too worried over it. My sister and I worked stalling her, so the thief would have to get through both of us. Now, if I was just here by myself, then I'd be concerned. You can't really watch your own back, after all.
Do you happen to recall anyone acting suspiciously around here?
Actually, now that you mention it, I saw some hooligans in red tracksuits come here a little while ago. I'd never seen those guys before, so they kind of put me on edge. Those aren't the guys we're looking for.
They're probably just talking about the viper snakes or whatever.
I do believe those delinquents would resort. I do not believe those are delinquents would resort to stealing. Regardless, do not hesitate to report any issue that they may cause.
Sure, will do.
Okay, next up, we need to head to the Central Plaza. Talk to 2 NPCs here.
Nardle's Burgers. This was one of the food stalls that was robbed.
Excuse me, do you have a minute? We're conducting an investigation on the recent thefts.
Oh, you the police officers the guy from the Business Association, Owners Association told me about? Oh, I'm sure you know, but my stall was hit just this morning.
Our condolences. Please, try to recall what occurred at the time of the incident.
Oh, well, the problem with that is that I don't exactly know when I was robbed.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it might have been when I was busy chatting away with this talkative young man. I think he was an eager tourist who came to enjoy the festival anyway. He was quite the chatterbox. When I finally got him in his order, I swear I heard some rustling from behind me. I quickly looked behind me, but there was no one there. Then after a while, I opened my register, and lo and behold, all my mirror was gone.
I see. So it's possible that your mirror was stolen in that moment.
That's the only thing I could think of. I have no idea otherwise.
That definitely sounds odd. There is a connection between that one and the last one, but I want more information before I can make any decisive calls. You there. Excuse me, but do you mind if I ask you a few questions? We're conducting an investigation on the recent thefts, you see.
You're talking about the stalls that have been robbed across the city. Well, I don't think our stall has anything to worry about. I mean, I'm right in the middle of the central square. With this many people walking around, I'm practically untouchable. I do not believe many tourists are aware of the cases or keeping an eye out. On the contrary, the likelihood of our thieves using the crowd to avoid detection is quite high. Oh please, everything is fine. I can take care of myself just fine. She's helpless. Boasting about how untouchable you are is practically inviting misfortune.
Well, that's not our issue. Next, we talk to you. Excuse me, but do you mind if I ask you a few questions? We're conducting an investigation on the recent thefts, you see.
Oh, that? Someone from the Business Owners Association came by earlier to tell me to keep an eye out for anyone shady.
Ever hit one of the square stalls? So any ideas? Seen a thief running around or anything like that?
I'm sorry, can't say I have. I've been getting a lot of customers, so I can't spare the energy to look at what's happening at the art stands.
Ah, I understand. Now that you mention it, you are right in front of the Times and near the back alley.
Yep, and you're also forgetting that the administrative district is right down there. Most of our customers today came into the city to watch the parade. You certainly seem busy.
Next up. You. Chroma juice.
Welcome to Chroma's Juice Stand. You feeling thirsty?
Wasn't this the stall that was robbed? Excuse me, would you mind giving us an account of how the robbery went down? In detail, please.
Sure, I guess. It all happened when I let my guard down for a second. My poor sales. Do you recall what the suspect looked like? Not really. I was really busy, so I wasn't able to get a good look at everyone. But there was a slim, carefree younger guy. From looks of it, he was a foreign tourist. He was hitting on me the entire time. Then as I was in the middle of rejecting him, I heard some sounds behind me and turned to look.
The thief must use that opportunity to make their move.
I think so. Darn it, I was being so careful too. Our thief is a crafty one.
Well, I see that the problem. I think that gives me enough to. One time, you obviously can't tell anything. 2 times could be a coincidence. 3 times, they're starting to become a pattern. Every single time, it's when the person is distracted. That's when these people are being stolen from. So it's either A, the person's always keeping an eye out for opportunity, or what I feel is more likely, B, it's not just a single thief, it's a duo or something. It's like 2 people working together. That's what I think it is. Excuse me.
You guys look pretty suspicious, you know that, right? I'll put you out of here so fast if I catch you messing with my stall.
Bruh, I'm trying to help. Excuse me, may I borrow a moment of your time? We're currently investigating a chain of thefts in the area. I'm not too worried about it. I don't think anyone's stupid enough to commit a crime right in front of the CBD headquarters. Okay, maybe I'm a little nervous actually. I heard one of the stalls nearby got targeted by the thief.
I think it's safe to say that he's on high alert.
Doesn't seem like he knows anything about the culprit, so maybe we should just leave him be. Hello. Excuse me, could we ask you a quick question? We're investigating the recent string of thefts around the city.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that. The pizzeria over there was one of the victims. Someone like me would never make an amateur mistake like that. Did you get a glimpse of the culprit by any chance? I don't believe so. Although, based on my cunning intuition, I have my suspicions that they'll be committing a 3rd crime pretty soon. I'd be willing to bet our culprit is looking for his next victim right now.
Seriously?
A slight correction. 4 cases of theft have been reported, so the next victim would be the 5th.
I was about to say, like, hang on, 3rd? Pizza! Hey, who ordered a fucking pizza? Right, Pallet Pizza is one of the stalls that was robbed.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have a minute to talk? We're investigating the recent string of thefts.
That mess, huh? Jeez, what a day it's been. I got so caught in dealing with the customer that I let my guard down.
Yep, it's gotta be 2 thieves working together.
Wait, dealing with a customer? Yeah, it was this chatty guy that was hellbound ordering a tropical pizza. Judging by my past experience with customers, I'm willing to bet he was a tourist. Anyway, I got his pizza all nice and packed up and was right in the middle of handing it over. And then I heard this commotion coming from somewhere behind me. No, I'm positive it was the sound of the register being wrenched open. Damn it, how could this happen to me?
I'm sorry for what you're going through. Thank you for cooperating in our investigation. Should we wrap up our questioning here?
Should be good. Let's head on back and shuffle through all our info.
Yeah, it's gotta be that they're working in. Gotta be a group of 2 working together. One distracts while the other waits for the perfect opportunity to yank the money.
Oh, you're back, hooray! Were you able to find anything?
Yeah, we actually managed to gather a lot of information.
Why don't we sort through it now? Good idea.
Take it away, Lloyd.
Alright, let's try to piece it together. Ahem. Let's start by going over everything we've learned thus far. Based on what we heard from the stall's owners, the thief was able to steal from them by striking while they were distracted.
Pretty sure they all said they were hit while they were in the middle of dealing with customers.
Committing the crime while the owners were busy serving customers to avoid detection. A crafty method, I must say.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how cautious you are if you're too busy to notice.
Right, I heard the same. Does their cowardice know no bounds? Let's not forget our thieving friend managed to hit up 4 of them in a row. But they're off glowing to all their buddies about their big highs right about now.
Perhaps, but don't crimes like these normally follow a pattern? Judging from what I've heard, I think I might just have an idea of what it is. Now that we've pieced together all the information, it's clear that the criminal's motive was... It seems like it might have just been for enjoyment, honestly.
I get the feeling that the thief was doing it for their enjoyment. Committing a series of crimes in rapid succession leads me to believe that they were not motivated by a lack of Mira. Rather, I believe they were seeking thrills and getting enjoyment out of stealing.
It's utterly ridiculous that someone were to commit so many thefts for a reason like that. What kind of criminal's responsible for this tomfoolery?
I think I have an idea of what the criminal might be like. The criminal is... It's probably a youthful duo. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm fairly certain it's a pair of younger thieves.
How do you figure? There weren't many witnesses.
Think about it for a second. Each stall was robbed in the middle of serving a customer. Didn't the descriptions of the customers they served sound eerily similar to one another? From the stalls in the administrative and harbor districts, both described him as a carefree sort of flirt. Meanwhile, the stalls in Central Square and the entertainment district described him as a very chatty, energetic young kind of guy.
Those were the only profiles recounted by the stall owners at the moment of the theft. It is far too unlikely to be a coincidence.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking our criminals are a pair.
I think I get what you're saying.
While one of them garnered the attention of the stall owner, the other went and stole the Mira.
Yeah, it makes sense if you assume that they were switching off their roles. We absolutely cannot let us continue any further. Please find them before they strike again.
Exactly what he said. But how are you going to find them? The city is packed with people right now. It's hopeless, isn't it? The best we can do is to alert the shopkeepers to stay on guard.
I wouldn't say so. I disagree. I think we have enough information on how they operate to devise a countermeasure to stop them from stealing again. Hey guys, where do you think our duo is going to strike next?
I think it's safe to exclude any stalls that have already been targeted.
Sooner or later, they're gonna get caught with their hands in the cookie jar.
That narrows it down to the stalls that have been yet to be burglarized. The question is which.
It's a good thing that we interviewed some of the shopkeepers that were unscathed, too. I'm pretty certain the ones that's most likely to be targeted is... It's gonna be Central Square's sweet stalls from the lady that thinks she can't be stolen from.
What about the sweet stall in Central Square?
Yeah, that's the one I find most likely to. The administrative district will be filled with officers because of today's parade. The entertainment and harbor districts are relatively open areas compared to the Central Square. Considering they need to secure an easily accessible escape route, Central Square is the most logical location.
Why would they need an escape route?
The shopkeepers that were already stolen from are going to be more aware of their surroundings. Even if we got an experienced thieves on our hands, they're far more likely to get caught at this point. They'll need to make a quick getaway if they do.
You know, now you mention it, Burger Stall was also located at the intersection between a few of the districts. The sweet stall in this Central Square is within proximity of the back alley in the administrative district. That area decidedly has the highest number of escape routes available, so the thieves are likely to target that stall next.
Good thinking, Tio-Tot. Since it's coming down to this, let's stake it all on the thieves target them next.
The SSS traveled to the designated district to conduct their stakeout. Looks like he's a bust. Hmm? This customer's pretty young. This looks like a run-of-the-mill tourist.
Hold your horses, Lloyd. We got another bite.
Got it.
I think.
Got it. There we go. Young man slowly reached his hand to the food stall's register. Get him!
That's our cue. Go, go, go!
Please, freeze! Damn it! Quick, let's scram! Whoa! Mademoiselle, deal time. You're up.
You do know this is a dead end, right? Game, set, match.
You're also the bunch of spineless cops. The hell you think you can do to us? You don't think you can just walk over us to the Black Emperors? I believe we were able to retrieve the mirror, but I must say, these hooligans aren't quite as rough around the edge as I was expecting. What's that, pal? One punch from the downtown delinquents and they be crying like a bunch of pansies.
Wow, that quieted down. I was about to say, that was very fast.
You think it's possible they were really threatened by them?
Who'd ever get scared by guys like that? You making fun of her or something? We have no trouble taking them on.
We have our answer. I see now. They were made fools of, so they resort to petty crimes as a means of venting their frustration.
So that's what it was. They disrupted a festival, and for what? Some selfish, self-pitying reason? You hooligans made a big mistake. You better be ready to answer for your crimes in full. What's with this old geezer? The Clary's giving me chills.
Oh, there you are. The special support section, right? Hi.
Sorry we're late. We're here to take away the thieves.
Thanks. Sorry for calling you out here during such a busy period.
Not a problem. It's our job after all. Are these two the guys?
Yeah, if you would escort them to HQ, please.
Right, you can count on us. Hey, move it along.
Well, don't push me! Well, looks like the case is closed.
They didn't look like they were from Crosswell, so I figured they won't be in jail for more than 3 days.
Crosswell's pretty soft on the foreigners, huh?
Well, yes, well, joke's on them. They'll be singing the jail cells, staring at Stonewall, and the rest of us are out here enjoying the festival. Not to mention, I had a bit of fun striking fear into their hearts.
I must say, your charade was spectacular. They were completely fooled.
It comes with the experience of being a veteran trader. I'm used to having to put on airs.
It's definitely a side of you I've never seen.
I think I put on quite the performance, if I do say so myself. Thank you for resolving the issue, everyone.
Indeed, we're truly in your debt. Please allow for the Business Owners Association to present you its utmost gratitude.
Oh no, that won't be necessary. We're just glad to have solved the case before any more damage was dealt. You know where to find us if you ever run into any other problems. We'd be happy to help.
Fine plan indeed. It's comforting to know I'm in good hands.
Don't be afraid to reach out to us anytime.
Very good. Let me make sure that I did that quest right. I should get 5 extra points of DP according to the guide. Okay, I did it right. Now, we no longer have any more side quests we can do this chapter, it looks like. Yeah. In which case, it's time for missing tourist. Just gonna move the guide along a little bit. So, missing tourists. Last night, a couple from out of town stayed at my establishment, but now there's no sign of them. Please help me find them. Seems they went to a very dangerous area, so that none of us in the village dare to enter. So there's little we can do to locate them. Please enter the Ash Tree Inn for details. I believe Ash Tree Inn was Armorca Village, right? At least that's what I'm pretty sure sounds right. Well, there's an easy way to find out. Yep, this is Ash Tree Inn. Hey there, sir.
God, if something ends up happening to my guest, mine is done for. Please be safe.
Excuse us. You're Mr. Gofon, right? We're the special support section. You submitted a support request to the CPD, correct?
Oh, I'm saved. I've got an impending disaster on my hands, everyone. If I knew this was going to happen, I would have tied them down while they were still in the village. Oh, this is all my fault.
Sir, please try to calm down and explain the situation. What in the world happened?
Sorry about that. I'm just a little overwhelmed by the whole fiasco. Allow me to start from the beginning. Yesterday, this couple traveling from abroad checked into my inn. Everything was fine at first, but when I came to bring them breakfast in the morning, the room was empty. It was like they were never even there.
I have reason to believe they ventured into the ancient battlefield off the old Morica Road.
That name rings a bell. I think I've mentioned it before. Historians have found traces of a battlefield from the Middle Ages off a branch of Old Morica Road. If I remember correctly, wasn't the stone bridge connecting the paths too damaged to cross?
Well, it was. It seems that was repaired recently. Now any random person can wander there all willy-nilly. That couple kept on talking about how they wanted to go sightseeing while they were in Crossbell. Upon hearing that, I warned them about entering the battlefield, but that might have been backfired.
Some centuries-old battlefield would make for an alluring tourist spot. Is it really that dangerous, though?
Absolutely. That place is famous as the breeding ground for many incredibly powerful monsters. Heck, even the villagers here know it'd be crazy to try and go there. On top of that, ever since the bridge was repaired, no one's been patrolling the area. That means we can't confirm whether things have gotten better or worse.
And these tourists have unsuspectingly wandered into a dangerous place. This is not the optimal situation, certainly. Agreed. We can't take this lightly.
Please, I'm begging you. Can you find them and bring them back? For now, my friend Alfred is running guard, making sure no one else enters the ancient battlefield, but at this rate, my guests will be in deep trouble.
Understood, sir. You can leave everything to us. I assure you, we'll find your tourists.
It's not like we can refuse. It'd be a lot easier if tourists would listen when given advice, especially from locals. Nothing to do but track them down and bring them back.
Thank you so much. You have no idea how much this means to me in my end. Hold on. I'll leave this in your very care. Goof on. Goof on.
One of just regulars, maybe?
Keith, what's the matter? As you can see, I was in the middle of an important discussion. This is no time for discussion. You know how that couple went missing and now they ends up a creek because of it? Yes, I'm fully aware. I just told these officers about the entire situation. Well, there's no need to freak out anymore. For the sake of the end, I called in the cavalry.
Cavalry, what are you talking about?
Come in here. Don't be shy. Go on. Here, we'll explain this entire mess to you.
Sure laid it on me. Oh, a bracer.
I'm Scott from the Bracer Guild. So you got a missing couple, is that right? If you don't mind, could you fill me in on the details?
Hold on, a bracer? Why are you here?
Huh? You're that special support section, aren't you? Given the circumstances, I imagine us bumping into each other here isn't a coincidence. Keith, explain to me why you brought a bracer here immediately. What do you mean? Whenever you're a pickle, you got turned to Bracer Guild, duh. When I heard about what happened, I sprinted all the way across Pill City to submit a request to the guild. I can't fault you for caring, but I really wish you'd clear it with me first.
Just our luck.
Man, you have the worst timing ever.
Why is everyone being so hostile right now? I don't really understand what's happening, but it's obvious that something's up. Sorry, but can I get a brief explanation of what's going on here?
Sure, here's the rundown. Here you go.
So that's how it is. I see now. The whole thing is a giant misunderstanding.
That may be, but what should we do about the missing couple? I'm not sure what the proper protocol is for when the police and guild accept the same job.
Hey, we always turn this into a fun competition. Who will be the first to find the tourists? Something like that, maybe?
Randy, that's not the issue here. What do you think we should do, Lloyd?
I have an idea. Scott, if you aren't opposed to it, why don't we work together?
No complaints here. I was actually thinking the same thing.
Joining forces with the Bracer Guild?
Might as well. We're searching for this ancient battlefield together, huh?
No, we can split into groups. From what I've heard, this place is practically a den of monsters, and we need to secure the safety of these two tourists ASAP.
I might be familiar with the general area, but the battlefield is no small place. If we split up, we'll have a far better chance of finding them. Keep in contact with our enigmas. We should be able to locate them in little time at all.
Well, I see.
True.
Indeed. That seems like the most reasonable strategy.
I'm all for that plan. Lives are at stake here. The more help, the merrier.
Exactly.
SSS, Scott, I'm counting on you. And with the client's permission, we're good to go.
Yeah, let's do our best. Lloyd and Scott exchange Enigma contact info.
All right, let's strike while the iron's hot. I'll head on to the ancient battlefield. Whenever you all are ready, come and catch up with me. I'll see you later.
Okay, everyone. Once we're prepared, let's make our way to the ancient battlefield, too. After all, we don't want to fall too far behind Scott.
I somehow ended up making things more complicated than they need to be. I just wanted to impress Kofun, but maybe I rushed things. Still, I'm glad that the Bracer's going to be there to help you officers out.
Is the ancient battlefield? Yeah, dude, yeah. Okie dokie. So we finally get to enter another new area here. The ancient battlefield. Now, oops. Now, one thing I'm curious about that I think might happen here, I'm going to make a prediction. I think that this area might be another area similar to Stargazer's Tower where the elements of time, mirage, and space are available. I feel like that's probably going to happen here. I wouldn't be surprised. Proxy Puppet. There are some peculiar magazines inside the chest. You decided to leave them where they are, despite Randy's protests. Damn. Or Randster. Ooh, what the? The ground here is like burnt. Back in my day, we had to work hard for our Curia bombs, and we definitely wouldn't have 99 of them in our second playthrough. No siree. That means you slept on them. Wow. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this area has the other elements available here. Wow, so this is what the ancient battlefield is like. There are just as many ruins scattered around as I heard there were. There's also rain.
And with a name like the ancient battlefield, I won't be surprised if something spooky was lurking around here. We all know that I'm a Ben man, so I'm placing my chips on the ghost of a long-defeated army or something equally crazy.
Ghosts, please no. Ellie, you heard nothing. I have to say, the weather is harsh, and this place is infested with monsters. If that couple ventured further in, we haven't much time, so we best hurry.
Good call, Ellie. Let's get the search underway. We got new monsters. Vampire Thorn. Battle scope. A plant that grows by sucking the nutrients from its prey and pairs with its thorns. Well, we can just kill this one with basic attacks. I can get more experience here. Oh yeah, that reminds me, another thing I did. So there is something I forgot to mention I did on my free time. I made it so everyone has all their slots maxed out. Everyone can equip level 2 quartz in all slots now. Forgot to mention that, sorry. Well, let's get all the chests here first, I'd say. That is a floating shield. Cursed Shield, used by the Berserkers of the Middle Ages, can reflect physical damage and cause confusion. Gotcha. No. Ah! Death Spiral. No, where are you going? Galleon's Hour. Ooh, we get a lot of experience here. My goodness. I'm sorry, what is that? That is a totem. No. Living Totem depicts the gods of the Middle Ages. The card has a chance of a variety of arts. Don't use arts on them. There we go. Oh, I know where I'm going to be farming later. Curia Bomb. I think I should really think about getting a roof installed. Yeah, it's kind of sucky weather here, isn't it? By the way, you have a chest right behind you. Hit 3. How'd you see me? The minimap. And the guide. The guide mentioned it. But more so the minimap, I feel. Let's put hit 3 on you. What does that give? Anything of note? Nope. Nope. Let's try going down the other route. Ooh, we can fish here. Wait, hang on. Let's fish a little bit with every type of fish we got. Anything new here? Got something. Glennis bass. Boo doo 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 doo. Yep. Our Morgan carp. Come here. Gotcha. Now our Morgan carp. Let's do some roe. You can just go ahead and skip here if you don't want to watch Kane fishing. I don't blame you. You know, it's kind of weird how fishing in video games is always satisfying, but I'm not much of a fisherman in real life, though plenty of my family is. Plenty of my family likes fishing in real life. I get the appeal, it's just, it's too long for me, I feel. Way too long for me to enjoy fishing IRL. I don't have the patience IRL to just wait sitting there doing nothing. Plus of how subtle it can feel at times to actually do genuine fishing. But I get it. Just not for me. Gotcha. Wrong button. Forgot you guys suck. Wait, hang on. Aha! Elliot's basic attack, or sorry, Tio's basic attack does work like that. Inside you find a t-shirt that reads, I checked this chest twice and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. You decide not to take it with you. 3, 4, 5. We'll do Brave Smash through here. Kill. Ah. Oh, Sepith demons. I'm gonna imagine these don't kill. Or this doesn't kill, is what I meant to say. Yeah, Sepith demons. Nice. And these guys are high level too. Yeah, this will be a great spot for farming for later. Again, I'm not interested in getting the achievement for, like, that requires you to beat the game under level 40. I could care less about that achievement, I'm gonna be real with you. But I will be more than happy to obtain my own strength. A question. No. That didn't really work out as well as I'd hoped. Fire away. Easy peasy. You material? Ugh. Ugh. I almost first just lean schooling. Nah. Should have been holding a better grasp on it, bucko. Bro, these shields suck, though. I'm gonna be real with you. No. That would just get me killed. There we go.
You have a lot of experience, I can't deny that.
Bruh. Crash bomb. Nope. Nope. Sheepy shape. Celestial bomb. We chest folk are actually in the middle of a war. I can't give you more items because I'm rationing. Good luck with your quests, though. Well, thank you, chest. Bruh. Nice. Nice. I'm gonna take a look at the guy and see which path it says is the right way so I can go get treasure and stuff. I'm gonna head to the right. Also because there's more monster to fight. I want experience. I want broken levels. I want to be broken. I want to stop fighting this stupid shield. That's what I really want above all else, I think. Stop making me fight the stupid shield. Ay, ay, ay. More fighting. We need as much experience as we can get our hands on. I hate you. I was gonna hit you with basic moves and see if that kills. Will it? I don't know. Actually, no. We're gonna hit you with one unbasic. Satisfied. Monster chest. Totems. With some shields. This is an annoying step because I have to take out the shields first before I can really bother with the rest. Someone managed to make that work. Had to focus there for a second. Everyone's leveled up though. Strike Bell. My parents warned me that the bad chests go to Gehenna where they can never speak. Oh. Wait. Wait, you're right. That is what happened in the third game. In Gehenna, the chest never actually had any chest lines. Wait, that's right. Anyways, Strike Bell. Support area accelerate. Manifests a time barrier and destroys at advancing turns. Very handy, it sounds like. I can't believe they references that of all things. That's great. HP slowly recovers by walking on the field. 3 water, 2 mirage. Three water or 2 mirage. I wouldn't be opposed to it. No, I wouldn't at all, actually. That might give her something more to work with, even. Let's see. Anything of note that I can specifically identify? Knoweth. I think I'm just satisfied with that. Wait, oh wait, no, I already opened you. Is that who I think it is? Oh, hey. Sky.
Oh, hey, it's you guys. You got here faster than I expected. Well, yeah, we're kind of used to running all over the state at this point. But hey, is this lady one of our tourists? I made sure she was alive and breathing. After I made sure she was alive and breathing, I know she had a Calvardian passport. So yeah, I think she's one of the ones we're looking for.
How's she holding up?
Shocked of seeing all those nasty monsters knocked you out cold, but other than that, she seems to be fine. Don't worry, I took care of them. See? Not a scratch on her.
Thank goodness you were here, Scott. The support request mentioned a couple, but I did not see the other one anywhere nearby. Could he have ventured deeper inside?
If that's the case, we need to locate him as soon as possible.
You seriously left his lay behind and ran? Can't say it's the shining example of a gentleman.
Well, it's possible he had no choice if they were being chased by monsters.
I'm going to see if I can wake this lady up before I go any further. In the meantime, I'd like for you all to press on ahead and start searching for the other one.
This shouldn't be a problem. Thanks, Scott. Bruh? More murder. Freeze? I still get a good... Bruh. Just stop giving me shields to fight. That's the only thing that's going to make me unhappy about farming here. If I have to fight more freaking shields. Oh, hey, that's handy. Because I don't want to fight any more shields. Please. They suck to fight. Speaking of which. They're not even difficult. They're just annoying. Kill. Very nice. Murder. Ooh, sorry. Ooh. I felt like my throat was burned for a second there. Ah! Burn! Proxy puppet? Perhaps one day, scholars will finally be able to answer the question. Randy or Lando? Lando? Whomsteadiv? Whomsteadiv is Lando?
Stupid shield.
You know what? No, I shouldn't try it. I was going to say, maybe I will try team attack, but I know exactly what's going to happen if I do that. And I do not want to deal with that, honestly. As annoying as it is, just deal with it the normal way. As annoying as it is. It's not worth the potential headache. Tear balm. As you look in the chest, a bright light goes off. Ha ha, aha, I've got photographic proof. I'm taking this straight to the Crossbow News Service. You quickly close the lid and leave. What is this place? It's enormous.
I believe this is a ruin referred to as a sun fort. Its origin and history are shrouded in mystery, but historians estimate it was constructed at least 500 years ago.
Yep, the place looks sturdy as hell. Guess they really know how to rebuild them in the Middle Ages. This fort must have seen its fair share of wars, given everything that went on in the area. In that era.
Is everything alright, Tio? Yes, I'm fine. It's just I thought I felt something odd resonating from within the ruins.
Oh, wait a minute. This is it. This is the area we saw at the very beginning of the game, isn't it? At the very, very, very beginning of the game, literally like the first thing that we had was a glimpse of something that'll happen in the future, which saw Randy, Tio, Ellie, and Lloyd all inside some weird structure. And there was a weird purple fog at the bottom of a giant staircase or whatever. This is that area, isn't it? It's the Sun Fort, they called it. At the very least, it's something very similar, but I think it might be this. What do you mean by odd?
Well, from the outside, it looks like your everyday centuries-old fort to me.
Please do not mind me. I'm sure it must have been my imagination. More importantly, we should turn our attention to our tourists. Our search will be much more difficult if he entered these ruins.
Is something sealed away in here, you think? A part of me wonders, do you think it could be something... So, Liberl had to deal with the whole shining ring thing, right? The Auroral. However, who's to say that other locations don't have their own unique super kind of relic or artifact? Could it be that Crossbell has its own as well? Could it be that all regions have their own kind of variant of a very exceedingly powerful artifact or relic? Again, Liberl had technically the Recluse Cube and the Auroral, which worked in tandem with each other in a way. So could Crossbell have its own thing too, and it's whatever it is, it's sealed away in here, and that's what Tio may be identifying? Because that's what I'm getting the feeling might be what's happening here.
We do not have time to spare.
Right, let's keep moving. Oh. This is where you're supposed to take Grace's other photo, but we can't actually get it right now. Underground passage. But we'll be able to come back here later. So we'll just have to remember to come back and get it, which I will gladly do. I know I should be getting the thing, but you can't tempt me. I'm too easily tempted. Slushamom. Ah, looking for more? You'll never be able to crack my secret compartment. Especially since I can't even figure out how to open the thing. What the? Stop giving me the perfect opportunities to do this. Oh, hey, that actually works out perfectly. Again, I'm going to be coming back here to farm on my own time anyway, so... It just makes it easier for me. Da-da-da. Give me you. Great flyers. Oy, oy, oy. Oh, it's stone. Rock. Horizon. Ooh. Use it well, comrade and rods. New fishing rod obtained. How have I not identified you yet? Oh, right, I killed you. That's why. I kind of forgot somehow. Tirabalm, please take our chest satisfaction survey. I don't really want to take it, but just cross out every plus option, or like 5-star option, whatever. You need the more chest messages DLC to view this message. I'm gonna be real with you. If there was a more chest messages DLC, I would unironically buy it. Make it like $2, maybe $1. I'd buy it. I feel like a lot of people would actually buy it. Zoo. It's a single animal. This is a terrible zoo. This place is really cool, though. Again, though, I do think this might be the area that was at the beginning of the game. Or at the very least, it's gotta be something very similar. And again, it would explain why Tio seemingly has some sort of reaction to this place. HP 3. Seeing the stark emptiness of the chest, you rethink your actions. You don't end up putting the item back, but it's the thought that counts, right? Sure. We'll go with that. To 5. Athila's. Revive an HP heal of medium. We're starting to get access to level 3 gems, I'm noticing. Which is pretty nice. Don't you run away from me. I'm not done with you. Let me in. Uh-oh. Okay, I thought, did I go too far with that? Just enough. Pull. Nice. I'll make it get easier to go through here. New material. Inside the chest, you find a smaller chest. Inside that chest is an even smaller chest. Inside that chest is another even smaller chest. Inside that chest... Let's never speak of this again. Give me you. If a cluttered chest is a sign of a cluttered mind, then what's an empty chest of a sign of? A no good thief. Is this? It is. Okay. And respawn all the enemies. Wonderful. Aha! Battle jacket. I'm not actually a chest folk, I'm a mimic. I ate the last group of people who tried to loot me, though, so I'm full right now, so you can go. How kind of you. I love it seeing how sometimes the enemies will run away and then immediately just chase you, like, wait a minute. Battle jacket. 5 strength? Give that to Rand. I should have saved. Someone help me, please! There he is, Lloyd. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, hey, it's these monsters. Why is this happening to me? Help! Can anybody help me? Goddess, please, Murphy! Mercy!
Hold it! Oh, well, talk about impeccable timing.
Please explain how this timing is in any form impeccable.
We're with the Crosswell Police Department. We'll distract the monsters for you, so make a run for it.
Okay. Whoa. What's with these monsters? They look seriously tough.
They seem to be different from the usual monsters inhabiting the area. Do you think these could somehow be monsters from ancient times?
Oh, either way, we better not go easy on them. Means about time we give these chumps a lesson in pain.
Here they come.
Here we go. Blade Fangs.
An ancient reptile... Oh, monster. It increases its strength by roaring. These things suck. If the original games are anything to go by. But you're not very immune to any status effects. That gives me wonderful ideas, such as grenade! Sight, get in here. Let's accelerate. Strike. We go for these guys. Okay, I only got paralysis on one of them. Al, thank you. Galleon Tower. The blind is still good. Let's keep the burn up on more of them. I want to try and take out these guys on the side first. Nope. Okay, we're all good. Strike belt. Grenade! Spray smash. There goes one. Let's do... Wait, you're not immune to fate! More! Goodbye. Just one left. Fire smash. Ice hammer. Ray smash. Bro, this was easy. Bro, I literally hit you with... I love status ailments. Kill it! Yeah! That was satisfying. Yeah! Do we defeat them?
That was tougher than I anticipated.
I don't like what we're seeing here. The hell were those things?
They're not dead? You can't be serious.
Oh no.
Can you guys stay down for 1 second? I'm way too beat to think about going around with these things.
This is bad. Really bad. We need to find a way out of this situation. Huh? What the? Normal gun? What the?
Arios! Strike!
Arios.
Looks like I made it just in the nick of time. Hold on just a damn second. What are you doing here?
An awfully cold reception, considering I just saved your lives.
I was checking the request of the guild, and when I saw Scott head down there. Yeah, I'm aware of how dangerous the area can be, so I thought he might need some help.
Thank you for saving us, Arios. We appreciate it. To be perfectly honest, we were lucky you arrived.
I ain't buying it. You really expect me to believe that you always show up with the absolute perfect timing like that? Don't tell me. You were sitting on the sidelines this whole time, waiting to jump out the last second, were you?
I'll leave that to your imaginations.
Hey, you guys alright?
Oh, Sky. Looks like she finally woke up.
Yeah, not too long ago.
Thank you so much, everyone. Especially you bracers. I don't know how I'll ever be able to repay you.
Seriously, we even got to see an awesome show. You took down those insane monsters with one fell swoop.
Scott, I really appreciate you looking after me when I fainted. And your skill with that rifle is just...
Wait, honey?
Well, I'm just glad the two of you are safe. This will soon repeat itself.
Don't fret too hard, Randy. At least we all work together to save the tourists, right? I consider this mission accomplished.
Summing up, Arios.
No, it's nothing. I think we should focus on escorting these two back to Amorica Village. Watch our 6th special section, special support section. Understood.
Yeah, my thanks for bringing them back safely, everyone. I was almost done for.
Don't mention it, Mr. Gofon. I'm not sure what would have happened if not for Scott and Arios being there, though.
Hopefully those tourists took a nice long nap before doing anything else. On a side note, those bracers are some serious guys. They sure like to stay on top of things, don't they?
Can't deny that bracers all seem to have impeccable timing. At least we were able to finish the support quest without too many issues. Yes, but one problem remains. During the support request, the guild and the police worked side by side. Now that it's over, how should we go about reporting this?
Huh, good point. What's your call, Lloyd?
This definitely wasn't a standard case for us, that's for sure. I said it before, but if Scott and Arios hadn't been there, I'm not sure we would have been as successful as we were. I think this time we should give them the credit for resolving the request.
That won't be necessary.
You sure? What do you mean?
Arios, Scott.
Excuse me, Gofon. It seems that your two guests wish to apologize to you. They have reflected on their wares and regret ignoring your warning about the ancient battlefield.
Oh, is that so? They don't really need to be so repentant for my sake, but... Hopefully this was a good lesson for them.
Excuse me, Scott. What do you mean by that won't be necessary?
Well, I've talked over with Arios and we came to a decision. We want the SSS to be the ones to say they completed the request.
You sure? Did I hear you right? Looking back on this case, you two clearly did the heavy lifting.
That's not true. Since you were all able to go on ahead, that bought me the time to look after the lady. If you hadn't made it to the man time, I'm not sure you would have made it. Sure, our results may sound nice on paper, but in the grand scheme of things, we think the SSS was crucial to the request's success. Feels sort of embarrassing to be praised by your rivals, don't you think?
I wouldn't say they were rivals in the slightest. In fact, it appears as if you've all matured a bit since we first crossed paths, Special Support Section. Especially you, Lloyd.
Huh? What?
Do you remember when we first met in the Geofront? Back then, you decided to recklessly throw away your life fighting against an unbeatable foe, as if you were some kind of martyr. But this time, you refrained from doing that. Despite your odds being slim, you kept searching for a way to break through the situation. One requires unwavering strength to relentlessly go against all odds. Such strength is far more powerful than sacrificing your own life. Though your ability can't be denied, it's the fact that you were able to find another way, when all hope seemed lost, that proves you've grown.
Thank you.
It seems I've talked too much. Scott, return to Crossbell City and report to the guild.
Roger, Arios. Well, Special Support Section, it was a pleasure. I hope we get the chance to work again someday.
Likewise. See you later, buddy.
I'd be lying if I said I expected to hear encouragement from Arios McLean of all people. Theo, don't be rude, but you are right. It was a little peculiar.
I won't let bother you. We finished the support request, didn't we? That's enough to be happy about. I certainly second that. Special Support Section, thank you once again. I'll be knocking if I need your help again.
You can always rely on us, sir. We'll be waiting at the door. Missing tour is complete. Now, I wonder, can we go ahead and actually go back there and I do the thing that I wasn't allowed to do for a second there? I won't farm there right now, obviously. I'm not going to subject you guys to that. But what I will do is try and complete the side quest for Grace here if I can. Because, I mean, why not? It'd be pretty quick and easy to complete, all things considered. It's just a matter of running past all the enemies. Which shouldn't be too difficult. Well, still, it's a good thing Arios was there, or else we actually genuinely might have been dead. Oh well. Here we go, this time.
Oh, it's the Sunfor again. We were in the middle of an emergency the last time we were here, so I didn't have much of a chance to take it all in.
Yeah, likewise, but that reminds me, Tio, didn't something about it bother you?
Oh yeah, I guess you did mention feeling some weird vibes from inside the fort.
How do you feel now, Tio? I'm fine now. I may have simply gotten used to the feeling, though. That aside, should we not take some photos of the fort for Grace's guide?
Oh yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Would you do the honors, Ellie?
Okay, leave it to me.
I should do it.
So, with that done, I think we should have... everything. I'm just taking a look here to make sure. Sorry, I'm looking at the guide here for a second. If I could look at the guide quicker, that'd be pretty nice. Anyways. Sorry for making you all sit through that. That was stupid of me. Anyways. That should be all the spots for this side quest. Let me take a look at the guide in the in the spot for it back here. So we have, as expected, what she wants, borrowed. We have the rural landscape of Olmork. Wait, how many? Okay, so there should be 9 total stars here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've already forgotten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's all. That's every single photo taken that we can possible. Meaning we should get some extra DP here for this. So let's go ahead and all the way back. And we might be doing something rather interesting for the rest of this episode. Because the guide actually mentions something we can do that actually nets us a very useful item. An item that I would normally have thought you could only get 1 of. But potentially might be able to get 2. First off, we're gonna head back to Crossbell. And we're just gonna enter Crossbell because you know exactly what's gonna happen the second we walk in here. Yep.
Oh, actually, ain't it already past noon? Damn, looks like we didn't make it back in time for the parade.
A shame. I'd heard rumors of Mishi riding in a car.
Yeah, searching the ancient battlefield ended up being a lot tougher than I anticipated. Let's head back to the SSS and take a much needed break.
Yes, let's.
We're not actually going to do that. Although, I've noticed that you can leave dishes here, and every time you do, you get like a message and something else from him. Can I... how many fish? Second class. Well, first off, we're going to go see Grace, and we're going to go ahead and turn in our camera photo for her. Oh, hey!
Hey, punk. Did I say you could bump into me? You dropped your wallet, moron. Get it together.
Oh yeah, this is my wallet. Sweet, thanks.
What's he doing?
Better stay out of it. Watch where you're going. Nearly drop-kicked you across the damn street.
Sorry, mister. Thanks for helping me.
Oh goodness, is that guy terrifying. Listen, son, go and thank the gentleman so we can be on our way.
This kid's thinking he's real tough bumping the walls, little punk ass. You got a death wish?
Anyways. Where is Grace? I guess Grace ain't here. What? Oh, okay. I see. Let me make sure I save here. Wait, what? There we go. For some reason, I was in a different spot saved. Submit the photos.
Oh wow, looks like you managed to take a lot of photos. I'll call Grace and let her know. Are you ready to submit them?
Submit. Okay, that should be all of them.
Yeah, looks like you managed to take enough. Also, could you return the orbital camera you borrowed? We'll start developing the photos right away.
Ah, nearly forgot about that. I'm excited to see how they turned out.
Yes, we'll get right to it. Grace should be waiting on the second floor for you. Welcome back, guys. A job well done. The photos you brought are finally developed and raring to go. Let's take a peek, shall we? The rustic landscape of the older Armorica Road. This one glance fills me with tranquility. Oh, this one's Armorica's flower garden. They're delicious honeys to die for. Oh wow, are these the mysterious ruins hanging over by the mouth of the Lupinous River? Remove the monsters from the equation and this would be the ideal all-state spot. What the heck? Where'd you even take this? I gotta say, the M just brings about a soothing tranquility. And here's the money shot. It wouldn't be a sightseeing tour guide without Maine's Mountain Path waterfall. It truly is a sight to behold, isn't it? I can't help but stare at it longingly when I take the bus out to Maine's. Oh, you even managed to snap a shot of the railway! Is this the one near West Crossville Highway? I've seen my fair share of train fanatics out in the city, so I'm glad we managed to get one photo of it. Is this Stargazer's Tower? It's not exactly the safest place to go, but it's still a nice and quiet spot away from the bustle of the city. Oh, ruins? You're telling me there's a place like this on the Maine's Mountain Path? It looks like some kind of ancient temple. I can just feel the mystery oozing from it. You're kidding me. None of our records feature a ruin like this on the ancient battlefield. It definitely gives me that Middle Ages fortress vibe. If we convince bracers to guard the place, it could become an outstanding tourist attraction. Unbelievable! Each and every one of them is flawless! Masterfully done, Ellie. If I'm being totally honest, this is the kind of work that puts most professionals to shame. Concern me impressed. I better start looking into a way to convince Ellie to replace Ace Brains as our main photographer. I think that's a little much. I'm relieved you enjoyed them, though.
You heard that? Hear that, Mademoiselle? Masterfully done, she says.
Not only were the photos fantastic, but you even managed to give me a double helping. You guys are the best. I think we're totally set. All it's left to do is add a nifty little introduction, and then I'll be completely finished. Alright.
Glad to hear that, Grace.
I see it was wise to trust in the eye of a detective. You're able to track down all these glorious spots like it was nothing. Maybe you guys should consider changing careers and becoming official tour guides. What do you say? I hope you're not implying another request. No. Anyway, you really saved my skin. I'll keep you guys on speed dial for whenever I need you, okay?
Yeah, well, instead of that, just submit our support request, okay?
Yeah. Thanks, everyone. Well then, duty calls, so I'll leave you be. Bye-bye.
Man, leave it to Grace to submit a request that makes us work up a sweat.
True, but I hadn't held a camera in so long. It was actually pretty fun taking those photos. I actually don't mind doing requests like this every once in a while.
Same here.
On the other hand, keeping up with Grace can become exhausting after a while.
Yeah, you can say that again. Also, I've changed my mind. We're not going to do the thing that the guide says we could do right now. We can do it later, but I'm not going to do it right now. Because I want to be able to do it to at least get most of the stuff on my own time. Trust me, it's important. But we will, again, I will do that on my own time. Now, that being said, I have noticed that the area here seems a bit slightly different. So I'm wondering. No, they're still there.
No, I know you just got back, but could you give your favorite darling a bit of a hand? See, I was just contacted by the Ardent branch in Remiferia.
Is this about what I think it is? Very well, I've seen the details. You don't need to worry about what happened. You've still got work to finish, right? Focus on completing your own task first.
Now, if I did the Crossbell View side quest better, or, sorry, if I did it correctly, is what I should be saying, then that should give me an extra 3 DP. And again, we're not going to follow the guide here. We're going to follow my heart first, and not... We'll do the fishing stuff. Okay, yeah, I literally just said it. I didn't mean to say it, but... Well, fishing. Let me just make sure. Okay, let's do it. Just making sure I had the guide pulled up correctly. Let's save the game. Let's continue. Yes, Lloyd Banning's here.
I'm sorry, I know you're busy. Can I bother you for a minute?
Sure, we were just wrapping up our break, so it's no bother at all. Is something urgent?
Yes, there's a man who's personally requesting the aid of the SSS. He was here by the name of Harold Hayward.
Oh, Harold. Oh, he's an acquaintance of ours. What happened?
You see, his little boy wandered off while they were wandering the prairie together.
Got it. Thanks for that heads up. We're going to find Mr. Hayworth.
He's currently located at one of the benches near headquarters. I think it was by the water fountain. According to him, that was where he first lost sight of his son.
Roger. We're heading there now.
I'll let them know. Thanks. What's the matter, Lloyd?
We got a request from Mr. Hayworth. Apparently his son went missing at some point during the parade.
No. Today's crowd's the largest yet. This is a serious issue.
The class of missing kid at a festival mission.
Yeah, seems like it. He's waiting for us by the water fountain near headquarters. He'll give us more details there. Let me make sure I turn in the quest first. Okay, we got the additional 3. Yep, we're all cleared up on these. Alright, let's go help out Mr. Hayworth. Hey, Mr. Hayworth, didn't you abandon your other child, who is now a psychopath, who is trying to be reclaimed from being a psychopath by Joshua and Estelle?
You came.
Oh, thank God, yes.
Good afternoon, Mr. or Mrs. Hayworth. If I heard correctly, you guys were watching the parade when you noticed your son had gone missing, right?
That's right. I should have paid more attention. It's all my fault that he's... Oh, Colin.
Sophia, please, we have to stay calm. I apologize, everyone. She's just worried.
You know why? I know why they're so worked up over it, especially. I mean, obviously because their kid's missing, but you know what it probably reminds them of? Ren. I'm going to believe that these are the real parents. The actual genuine oracles of Ren's parents. Meaning she probably never did kill them when even though she had an opportunity to. During the, remember during the moon door in the 3rd game, there was a moment where it seemed like she could have killed her own parents. She had them right in front of her, and she could have gone away with it. She could have ruined the people's lives. She could have ended the lives of those who had abandoned her. But judging by them existing here, it seems like she never did. She could have, but we never got the answer that back then. We just knew that she could have. But it seems like she never did. Actually, I think it may have implied that she didn't, but the point is, this is more guaranteed confirmation. And so, yeah. But for Harold and Sophia here, losing Colin is going to start reminding them of losing Ren. I wonder if Ren's ever tried reaching out to these two at all, especially with how close she is now. It makes me wonder if she's even tried reaching out towards Joshua and Estelle. She has to know, and it sounds like Ren might still be part of Ouroboros. At the very least, she's in contact with them, because I don't know if this is true or not. I could be completely off the mark. But judging by the fact that Rosenberg Studios it sounds like Rosenberg Studios is where Potter Mater is being held. I have to assume that Rosenberg Studios is probably one of the 13 factories of Ouroboros. If they were able to work on Potter Mater of all things, then then it'd be best to assume they're one of the 13 factories. I mean, heck, even Estelle and Joshua thought that it was that was the case. It sounds like when they went up there, and we were just like eavesdropping on them. So, yeah, it seems like It's interesting. And a bit worrisome too, because this means that we may not be dealing with Ouroboros in this game, but I wouldn't be surprised if we start dealing with them in the next game, because Ouroboros is definitely still influential in this game. I mean, heck, they're still the main culprits. They have the shining... We know from the final Star Door in the third game that they have the Shining Ring, the Auroral. It was somehow contained within an Wiseman's spear when he died. Right? That's why Campanella went to go retrieve it. So they're obviously still a big, major threat. It's just, they might not be the big, major threat for now. But they are still a threat. It's just a matter of when are they going to start playing their cards. And when they do, I'm imagining it's going to kick off with a bang. Anyways, I've been in the middle of theorizing in front of these two, so I'm apologizing for that.
We lost off Colin roughly 3 hours ago. It happened when we were watching the parade pass through this district. Sophia noticed almost immediately. We both searched around this area as hard as we could, but to no avail. Things being the way they are, we had no choice but to call the CPD.
I think that was a smart move, Mr. Hayworth. We should start searching immediately. Let's split up and each take a different district.
Good idea. The rest of the force seems swamped, so it'll just be up to us. We'll just have to decide how best to divide ourselves.
That is the question.
Well, however we split up, we can always keep in touch with our enigmas.
Please, let me help as well. If I don't, who knows what might happen to...
Sophia, it's going to be okay. I'm going to escort my wife home for the time being.
That would be wise.
We'll conduct a thorough search of the neighborhood once we've arrived.
That would narrow down our list of places to search. Thank you. Everyone else, we'll split up and conduct our own searches in the other districts. Now, Mr. Hayworth, do you have anything that might help us find him? A photo of him will work best.
Oh, really? We've actually had something during the festival. Oh, I have them here somewhere. Here we go.
Thank you. Aw. Aw, how cute. Cute kid. So he got red hair like his mother.
For a little boy, he has quite a pretty face. My sweet boy.
Come on, dear. Come now, dear. Let's get out of the heat and wait for Colin at home. Who knows? He may be waiting for us now.
But what if it happens again?
Yep, there it is.
It won't. It will never happen again. I swear it.
Did they say again? Yeah. If that's not proof enough that these are the genuine oracles of the real parents, then yeah.
I can only imagine what they must have been through before.
Excuse us. The heat seems to have gone to our heads. It's just, there's a lot to deal with.
No, I completely understand. While you're here, do you have any of Colin's positions on hand? Our police dog might be able to pick up his scent.
Oh, of course.
Will this work? It's his stuffed animal.
Aw.
Oh, a Mishy plush. We'll make sure to return it once it's found.
Theo?
Well, let's get a move on. As long as he's still in the city, he should be relatively safe. Leave it to us, Hayworth. Yes, of course. We can't thank you enough for your help.
Now, how do we want to do this? Oh, but before that.
Allow me.
Zai. There you are, buddy. We need your help. Zai, mind giving us a hand?
Pretty good boy. You may rest assured now that I've arrived. Following the small child's scent will be as simple as taking an afternoon nap. Or so he says.
Nice. Thanks, Zai. Actually, how do you already know the details of the case?
Who knows? Guess we can just chalk it up to another one of the crazy wolf's quirks.
Whatever the case, let's get back on topic.
Makes things easier.
In a city as large as this, how should we divide ourselves? I will accompany Zaida, obviously. As I am the only person who can understand him, that would be for the best.
Alright, works for me. Fair enough. At risk of potentially making him lazy, I do think Randy might be best to work in the entertainment district. While of course there is the risk of him getting lazy, there's no denying he's familiar enough with the area that he'd probably be able to easily check it. I'll leave the Mishy with you then. Once I find the trail, follow as far as you can.
Roger.
The rest of us will split up and search the different districts. I'll take care of the entertainment district, back alley, Central Square, Station Street, and West Street. Randy, you're in charge of East Street and Downtown District. And Ellie, you can check the administrative and harbor districts. Sound good to you guys?
Yes, but doesn't that give you a lot of ground cover?
Well, the administrative and the harbor districts are both large and have a lot of traffic right now. The downtown district, too, to an extent. My areas will be pretty easy to make my way through. I think it's a fair distribution of work.
It makes sense when you put it that way.
Alright, let's find ourselves a kid. We can use our Enigmas to update you on our progress as we go. Sound like a plan?
Yep.
If we are in agreement, then let's commence the search for Colin Hayworth.
Alright, let's find a kid. Let's see, so I'm responsible for investigating the Entertainment District, Back Alley, Central Square, Central Station Street, and West Street. I have no idea where this kid could be, so I'll just have to search every location from top to bottom. As for buildings, I'll just speak with the receptionist, otherwise this is going to take forever. So we're going to just follow the guide to a T, because it seems like that's going to be the easiest way of just moving about here. First off, enter Arkansas. Hello? Oh, you already see the place is empty. The afternoon show must have already ended.
Lloyd, is that you? Is something going on again?
Is it Ilya and Rixia? Hey, you two. No, Ilya and Rixia.
Did you come to hang out with your favorite gals again? We still have some time before the evening show. Want to join us for tea?
Sorry, no can do, unfortunately. I'm here on some work-related business. You see, have you seen a kid?
Oh no, that's terrible. Well, it's definitely true that the kiddies love to come watch our shows. There's a chance one might snuck in during a performance. Mind holding on for a minute, Lloyd? I'll check with the folks on break to see if they notice anyone.
Wait, I don't need you to go that far for me.
Once Ilya has her mind set on something, there's no stopping her. I'll help her take a look around too. Please wait here just a moment, Lloyd.
Alright, that helps me out a lot, I guess.
Well, it doesn't look like he's hanging around the theater right now. I'm sorry, I wish we could be more helpful.
It's okay, I appreciate the help regardless. I should be apologizing for bothering you.
Don't sweat it, Lloyd. I'll be sure to notify the troop leader and the manager about the child. Should we contact the police in the event that we do find him?
Yeah, that would be perfect. Thanks again, you two. Good luck with your evening performance.
Same with your search, my favorite little guy. You're always welcome here, Lloyd.
I'm just a little guy. Next up, we'll speak with you. This woman might know something about Colin. Excuse me?
Wait, what's this about? You want to give me his photo or something?
No. Like I was trying to explain, we're looking for the boy in this photo. Have you seen him around here lately?
Sorry, can't say he's ringing any bells. Besides, it's impossible to keep track of these festival crowds. People disappeared after the parade as quickly as they appeared.
I understand. Well, thank you for your time. Next up, let's go to Hotel Millennium. I feel like I got a sneeze stuck. Yeah, this person might know something. Excuse me.
Oh, he's such a cutie. My apologies, but I don't recall him coming to our lobby before.
That's unfortunate. Thank you for your cooperation, though. You there.
A missing child? Hi, that's concerning. Let me think. I apologize, but I can't say for certain if I've ever seen him. There were simply too many people passing by outside for me to remember anyone in particular.
That's unfortunate. Thank you for your cooperation, though. Next up, we need... This guy looks like trouble, but he might know something about Colin.
A missing kid, huh? No idea, pal. I'll only take note of any potential patrons. Besides, you think I'm gonna remember a small child with all the commotion from the parade?
You make a fair point. Well, thank you for your cooperation. Next up, we need Lime? Oh, you're Lime.
Hey, I heard you guys managed to catch those damn thieves. I better show you my appreciation then. Here, take this with you.
Thanks. Wow, that's very kind of you. Thank you.
It's the least I can do, esteemed officers. Go on and eat.
By the way, Lime.
Missing kid. Actually, I think I've seen this kid somewhere before.
Seriously?
Maybe? I was forced to pack up my stand before the parade passed by, so I was in a huge rush trying to get that taken care of.
Sorry, my memory's a bit foggy after all that scrambling around.
I'm pretty confident that he hasn't passed by in the last hour at least. The crowd's been gone for about that long.
I see. That's good to know. Thank you for your time. Next up, the bunny girl. It's a shot in the dark, but this bunny girl might know something.
Sorry, hun, but I've never seen this boy before. I doubt I would have noticed him if he walked past me with all these people around.
Ah, gotcha. Thank you for your cooperation. Nope, nothing. You there? I hope he didn't want her to the casino, but I'll ask if she knows anything. Excuse me.
Oh, he's gone missing. I don't think he came by here. I definitely noticed a little boy trying to sneak to a place like this.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Thank you for cooperating, ma'am. Alright, I think I've investigated the entertainment district thoroughly enough. Looks like it's back alley next. We'll keep asking there. Alright, to the back alley. What? Any news? Lloyd here.
Yo, Randy here. I made the rounds in East Street. No clues about the kiddo's location, not even from the guild's receptionist.
Alright, understood. I didn't have any luck in the entertainment district either. Let's continue the search for now.
Alright, sir.
Alright. First up, this guy. Really hope he didn't go into the back alley, but this man might have seen Colin. Excuse me.
Nah, damn clue. Don't think I saw the kid.
I see. Thank you for your cooperation. You there. I doubt they let a child into a bar, but he might know.
A lost kid. Sorry, haven't seen him. This is a bar after all. We don't let kids run around here.
Makes sense. Thank you for your cooperation. There should be a woman in purple right here. You there.
Let me think about it. I think I probably saw a couple of kids run by.
Oh, really? Do any of them resemble the child in this photo?
I'm not really sure, to be honest. I'm not really good at using my head. I just don't remember much, you know? My brain's all hazy. I just can't remember. Sorry.
Ah, okay. Thanks for your cooperation. What about Imelda? Imelda.
This boy, I'm afraid I don't recognize him. At the very least, I can tell you he's never set foot in the shop. This is hardly the kind of place for children, as I'm sure you are.
I now normally I would agree with you, but I've literally seen Ren here. So, no. I see. Well, thank you for your help, all the same. I was about to say, like, I would normally agree with you, but I literally saw Ren here, like, not too long ago. Alright, wrap on the back alley investigation. Let's try Central Square next. Oh, is this?
Long time no see.
Huh? It is you. Oh, it's you, Ren.
Good day, detective.
I'm not sure if I actually am happy to see you during this mission. Simply because, your parents are involved.
It's been about a month since we last met, hasn't it?
Yeah, that sounds about right. What's up? Did you come to visit the antique shop again?
Indeed. I've also come to sing in the festival. I quite enjoyed the lovely parade. Were you able to watch it?
I'm afraid not. I had to take care of some work, so I missed it. I'm worried about leaving her alone. She's mature for her age, but she's still a young girl. I'd take her back to Stu if I wasn't in the middle of an investigation.
By the way, detective, what are you doing all alone? Are you playing our game of hide and seek with someone?
Oh no, we're gonna show her the photo and it's gonna cause a lot of problems, aren't we? No, not quite. I'm looking for a missing child, actually. He supposedly disappeared during the parade and has yet to return home.
Oh, I see. You have a photo? I might know him.
That's a good idea. Would you mind taking a look? This is gonna end horribly. Do not show Ren the photo, because this is technically her brother. From the parents that abandoned her. Bad. What's wrong? Do you know him?
No.
Why did your portrait disappear? Where did your portrait go?
Ren has never known this child.
Oh, I see.
However, he is quite the cute little boy, isn't he? You said you're looking for him, detective.
Yeah, my team split up to cover more ground. I'd like to get him back to his parents ASAP, but we haven't had any luck in finding him.
If that's the case, then I'll grant you a bit of my expertise.
Huh?
I said before, didn't I? I'm quite skilled at hide and seek. I'm sure it won't be much effort to locate one naughty little boy.
I'm scared that you're going to kill the child if you find them, child.
Yeah, but... Well, I was anxious about leaving her alone. I guess she can accompany me for now. I do not agree with this. If anything happens, I could always have her way at the SSS building. Alright, I'll be counting on you, Ren. You can assist me in my investigation for a little bit.
Very well. I'll do everything I can to help, Lloyd.
I don't trust you. You're going to kill... Well, who's it this time? Hello?
Lloyd, it's Allie. I finished my search of the administrative district. I couldn't find Colin, but I found someone who might have seen him. He says he saw a similar-looking boy following the parade from the rear, all on his own.
Really? That's a solid lead. I'll leave the Harbor District in your hands.
Of course, I'll keep you posted. Following the parade. He must have been chasing after that float then.
Oh, you were listening in. Which float are you talking about?
The one that had the mascot Michi rang on top. Its design was kind of amusing.
Well, that would definitely be the kind of thing to catch a kid's attention. So should I stop asking around at food stalls and focus on kids and receptionists then? Okay. So, guide says, go into the department store first. Oh, jeez, oh, Pete. Sure are a lot of people. Let's investigate this area for a little while, okay?
Fine with me. I think asking the receptionist ladies and the kids around here will prove quite sufficient.
My thoughts exactly. You're pretty sharp, huh, Ren?
Why, thank you. I like to think so.
I don't trust this child. She is a psychopath. Well, these two might know.
A missing child? Oh dear, this boy's gotten lost? That's terrible here. But I'm afraid I haven't seen him. What about you, Pearl? Any ideas? No, I don't recall seeing him. I know there were quite a few kids around when the parade passed, but they were all with their parents. I'm terribly sorry, but I don't believe that boy ever came into the department store.
I see. Thank you. I appreciate the info all the same. So we talked with him. And there's apparently this kid. It's possible this kid might know. Hey there.
Sorry, but I don't recognize that boy at all. I know I definitely haven't seen him around anytime recently.
I see. Thanks. I appreciate it. Alright. Should be good there then. Let's head to the Orbital store next. Wendy. Wendy, you have a minute? Can you tell me if you've seen this kid before?
Eh? What now? Oh, he's around 5 years old, you say? He's a bit younger than Pansy then. I'm sorry, Lloyd. I wasn't able to catch the parade, so I haven't seen this kid.
So you don't think he entered Genton at any point?
Yeah, I can say with full confidence that he hasn't entered the store. I like to keep track of how many times the orbital door over there opens.
I see. It's a very Wendy reason to be sure. Thanks for the help, Wendy. Hey, it's honestly the weird little things that actually help the most, I would argue. Because for some reason they usually tend to be more accurate because if someone's paying attention to something as weird as that, then they're probably going to notice if something odd ends up happening with it. Next up is Mimi. You there?
This boy? Actually, I think I might have saw him following the parade.
Really? You've seen him?
Yeah, he was at the very end trying to keep up the rest of the floats. At least I'm pretty sure it was the boy in your photo.
Gotcha. It lines up with what Ellie told me too. Thanks, Mimi. You're a lot of help. It's starting to feel like that he might have actually, the kid might have actually followed the parade. With any luck, he might have some info.
Oh, decided to use a phone for your investigating now, aren't you? Look at you acting all police-like.
Thanks? So, do you have any clues? He's a child and an acquaintance of ours.
I don't actually get to see the parade. Unless he gave me the store, I wouldn't have seen him. Or if he stuck to the parade, then shouldn't he be on East Street? The parade route was supposed to head that way, after all.
I see. According to Randy's report, East Street was a bust, though. What I want to know is, where does the parade end?
Well then, what do we do now?
Let's keep working on the Central Street investigation just a bit longer. Making a call without having all the information is never a good idea.
I see you're quite the cautious one. I knew you'd be interesting.
You there. Ryu. Got a moment? We're looking for this little kid.
Huh? This kid got lost? Let me think. I definitely feel like I've seen him before, but then again, exceedingly vague. I expected boy such as yourself to be more confident, but it seems I was off the mark. Hey, that's... I mean... Hold on, I think I might see him for just a sec. I was kind of focused on the parade, so I wasn't looking at the Earth kids.
Can't blame you there. Thanks, Ryu. That actually helps a lot. Let's try the cafe. Not you. Maybe this guy has some info.
Oh, poor kid got lost. That's terrible. Unfortunately, I don't have any clues for you. I don't think he showed up in this restaurant.
Should we include the Central Street investigation here?
Yeah, I think we covered enough ground. Let's try searching the leads at Station Street next. I'm sorry, what did I just say? About that photo, though, he really is a beautiful little boy. Also, I can't help but feel he looks similar to your friend there. Now that I think about it, they do sort of resemble each other. That is horrifying. Stop. Game. Cool your jets. Tio this time? Lloyd speaking. I like that I can always just see Ren slowly close in on Lloyd whenever he opens up the phone.
It's Tio. Sai and I have been following consent. However, given the abundance of people here, we have not discovered a definitive trail.
I was afraid of that.
The trails we found do not go past the south exit, nor inside the train station. At least that's what Sai concluded after investigating those locations.
Got it. Could you check the other exits to make sure he hasn't left through those?
Roger. We will proceed with our investigation, heading counterclockwise, making our way toward the east exit.
Thank you, see you too.
So she chose to tag along with the big bad wolf, then? Still turning him into a police dog. You guys come up with some interesting ideas.
Well, we didn't have much of a choice. He walked into the SSS building, and that was that. But, wait a minute. How do you know so much about us, Ren?
Who's to say?
Ren? You there, child. Have you seen this lost child?
I don't think I've seen him before. I was here all day, so I would have remembered someone like him.
I see. Well, thanks for your help. What about the entrance to the Geofront? The door's locked. There's no reason to open it right now.
Crossbow's very own Den of Monsters, the Geofront. You can't go inside without a key from City Hall, so you can scratch it off your list.
Good point. Hold on, how could you possibly know that? Sure, someone could have told you about the monsters, but the thing about City Hall?
I know a lot more about the city than you seem to think. In fact, I've explored every nook and cranny of it by now. And I can peek in all sorts of places from my other playground, too.
Other playground? She can't be.
Shall we continue, Detective?
I knew it. I was right on my assumption. She is Kitty.
We still have to return that poor child to his kind papa and mama, right?
The papa mama that you probably want to strangle? Ren, are you... Yeah, you're right. Let's keep searching. Colin safety should be our top priority. Looks like Colin didn't wander into this part of town. For now, we should just head back to Central Square and start investigating West Street. Who is it this time? Hello? Hello?
Hey, it's Randy. I'm checking out the downtown district as we speak. Sounds like our kid Colin was hanging around here after all.
Really? Seriously?
While he was watching parade, the kids in the downtown district invited him to play for a little bit. Say he suddenly left to go back to East Street.
He certainly gets around. Can't tell if Colin's a brave kid or if he's just oblivious to danger.
Tell me about it.
It's Tio. I apologize for the interruption.
Theo?
Oh, we can do 3 calls on these things?
Or more if necessary. I couldn't find any trace of Colin's scent at the east exit. We are passing through the Harbor District now, heading up toward the north exit.
Thanks for the update.
Should I try going around East Street one more time just in case?
Yeah, he probably passed through there at some point. Another lap wouldn't hurt.
Leave it to me, boss man.
Our elusive boy is quite skilled at playing tag, isn't he? After all, he followed the parade from the Administrative District to the Entertainment District, Back Alley, Central Square, East Street, and then Downtown District. Then we know he returned to East Street, heading to the Harbor District. That appears to be his route, yes?
Wow, you really are sharp. You took the words right out of my mouth. For the time being, I'll leave those areas to the rest of the team, since they're closer. Next, I'd like to check out West Street. Are you okay with that?
I don't see why it wouldn't be. Eliminating possibilities is always worthwhile.
Alright, from here, let's talk to Bennett. Bennett.
Huh? I feel like I've seen this kid before. Definitely haven't seen him today, though. I noticed if a little kid, like, were here by himself.
I see. Oscar.
Good to see you, Lloyd. And there's this little lady. What are you two up to?
We're trying to find a missing person. Have you seen this child?
Hey, isn't that Colin?
Wait, you know him?
Yeah, he lives in the residential district, I think. His family comes by here to buy bread every once in a while.
Can you not say that he lives in a residential district? Because the child right here is... Oh, no. After the festival is over, Crossbelt Times, breaking news. Hayworth family found brutally slaughtered in their own house. Blood everywhere.
Come think of it, I haven't seen him today. Actually, I haven't seen him around here during the parade either.
That's so. Alright, thanks for the info. You've been a huge help. Next up is Belheim Apartments. Not there. There. I'm sure Uncle Miles saw the parade. Uncle Miles.
Is this the child you were talking about? Does that like him? Pretty sure I've met this kid before recently.
Seriously?
Yep, he bumped into me while I was walking around East Street. I believe he ran up north from there.
He ran from north to east. He ran north from East Street. I mean, he heads to the Harbor District.
Yeah, sounds likely. Thanks a lot, Uncle Miles. You've been incredibly helpful.
You said you were looking for a missing child. Thinking back on it, your uncle did meet a little boy. He was standing out there all alone, so we wondered where his parents had gone.
Next up, let's go to the general store. Let's see if they've got any info. Hey. Maybe Tollies will know something. Tollies.
Child gone missing. That's horrible. I missed the parade today, so I only caught a couple glimpses of it from afar. I was so far away, I don't think I can really give any help to you.
I see. Thank you anyway. Where is this child gone? Hey.
Hello there, Lloyd. Working alone today?
Well, only temporarily. Might as well ask Mr. Grimwood about Colin.
Harold's son's gone missing. I'm sorry, Lloyd. Right before the parade started, a client ran in here looking for some business advice. I still haven't had a chance to go outside.
I see. Even so, thanks for your help as always, sir.
You know, I imagine Mrs. Hayworth is beside herself with worry. Lloyd, you must find this boy.
Yes, sir. Does he know something about this that we don't? Just about cover West Street. Wonder how the search is going on everyone else's end. Let's hear it. Yes, Lloyd speaking.
Hey, Sally, I heard something unsettling that I thought I should report to you. Tio's with me now, by the way. Hello, Lloyd.
Oh, you guys met up. Okay, Ellie, what do you want to report?
It's about Colin. Apparently he was sighted standing at the pier watching all the boats. Nobody saw where he went after that, though. I had sight to search the area for a scent in the surrounding area, but upon climbing the stairs exiting the pier, Colin's scent suddenly vanished.
Upon climbing the stairs exiting the pier, Colin's scent suddenly vanished? To vanish. There's one way.
Yes, at the southeastern end of the Harbor District. What could this mean?
There is one way for a scent to just suddenly disappear. Could it be? He entered an automobile. He had to have. An enclosed space where the person's scent wouldn't be easily able to escape. It's entirely possible that he entered an automobile.
Oh, I see. Your logic is sound. I agree, Lloyd. With that in mind, the question now becomes, which vehicle did he enter?
By the way, Lloyd, are you with someone?
I believe I heard the voice of a young girl with you.
It's a bit of a long story. Anyway, why don't we meet up and sift through the details?
Hey, Detective. I'm gonna borrow the SS terminal for a bit.
You're going to do what?
Child, no! Hold on a sec! Tio, do me a favor, contact Rainy and head back to the base ASAP. I'll explain everything once you get there.
Okay, understood. I don't quite understand what's going on, but Roger, I suppose.
Gosh dang it, child! Had a feeling. So you've gone pretty experienced. Are you searching for information on that vehicle through the Orbital network?
Correct. I'm attempting to locate anything on vehicles parked at the southeast part of the Harbor District in the past hour. Of course, I'm searching every orbital database accessible from within Crossville City. Oh, perhaps I should hack the IBC's terminal and that Geofront one that Freckles is so very fond of.
Sure. You can do that, Ren. Just who are you? I'm starting to think you're not just the granddaughter of some doll maker.
Oh, Grandpa Jorgus is an associate of mine. He's a friend who repaired my dear Potter Mater for me.
Now you're just straight up saying it!
And since I don't trust the professor, I had to discreetly ask Elser about fixes.
Professor? And what the heck is a Potter Mater?
That's not something you need to worry about.
That is something I definitely need to worry about, because I swear to God, I'm gonna see that mech again, aren't I?
After all, I'm only here to observe Crossbell. Under the persona of Kitty, of course.
I knew it.
You know, playing that little game with tag was quite an enjoyable diversion. Freckles is formidable behind terminal, but that friend of yours knows her stuff too. Now I have a sneaky suspicion that she used a certain little trick of hers to gain the upper hand.
You even figured that out. Welcome to the party.
Pure Light, we came back as soon as we could, but... Oh? This girl again.
Ain't she that dollmaker's grandkid?
Yeah, like I said, it's a long story. She's also Kitty, Tio.
Found it. It looks like a Rhymes deliveries truck was parked there about 30 minutes ago. And it was heading to Belgrade Gate. Now for the truck's number. Ah, here it is. Try contacting the driver with this number. I'm almost certain that this will lead us to our missing boy.
Good work. Could you explain what's happening now?
Yeah, man, I'm having a hard time following this.
Of course. You must be Kitty.
What?
Ah, man, and I thought I was confused before. I'm completely lost now.
I really appreciate you guys playing with me yesterday. It was oh so fun. However, I think we can save the explanations until after you found the boy, hmm? She makes a valid point.
Alright then, I'll give the number a call and see if they pick up. Here we go. Yo?
Fine delivery. How can I help you?
Hello there. Sorry to bother you, but I'm with the CPD, Special Sports Section.
Oh, thank God, yes. I was minutes away from calling the Brazier police. But I didn't have either of their numbers remembered, so I just called my dad and...
Please, sir, just take a deep breath. You sound like you're in a panic. Has something happened?
Well, you see, a little kid ran off somewhere. I have no clue where, though.
It must be him.
I'm currently going to the middle of West Crossville Highway. I'm going to check my load after hearing some sounds, and I found that kid in the back. He must have snuck in somehow. I knew that taking him to Belgrade Gate would be a mess, so I tried to call my boss to ask for help. But while I was on the call, he must have went and wandered away from the truck.
Blade, what's the matter? Well, we got a bit of an issue.
What? Unbelievable.
This is bad news.
Agreed. Let's hurry and locate the driver. Listen, we're heading your way ASAP. Don't go anywhere, okay? Keep your truck exactly where it's parked. There's always a chance he'll come back.
You're right. Just hurry, okay? This is stressing me out.
Everyone, we're heading to the west exit. And Ren, you can...
I'm coming with.
Are you gonna be a support character?
I promise I won't slow you down. But I think it would be safer if you waited here for us to return. Did you forget already? I was the one who discovered the boy's whereabouts. Thus, I have an obligation to see how this unfolds. No matter what fate has in store for him.
It sounds ominous.
I don't know what your deal is, kid, but it's clear you ain't letting this go. Time's wasting, Lloyd. Come on, let's just let her tag along.
You're right. Ren, I know you're an ordinary girl, but that doesn't mean you can do anything crazy. I need you to let us handle whatever happens. Can you do that for me?
Fine, fine. In return, I appreciate if you stop treating me like I'm a child. I think I've proven I can handle myself by now.
I guess that's fair. Alright everyone, to the west exit. Plan is to get to West Crossbow Highway and commence our search for Colin right away.
Right. Roger.
Are you a... Okay, she's not a support member. I was gonna say.
And she just straight up says Potter Modder. We can't teleport right now. I should probably save. Alright, let's go. Dio, can you scan the surrounding area?
了解です。
Roger.
アクセス。
Whee.
どうやら
I was unable to detect him within in close proximity of Crossville City. However, I am detecting a slight reaction from a transportation truck approximately 60 sails away from us.
Just means we gotta flag down this truck then.
An orbital staff? Very interesting. I recall the other professor having a weapon similar to yours.
The other professor?
The Epstein Foundation's gone and created quite the amusing trinket, haven't they?
Oh, you're talking about him, aren't you? It just occurred to me who you're probably talking about. You're talking about Wiseman. Other professor.
And he claimed he had an orbital staff. This is supposed to be the Foundation's latest model. You couldn't be. Couldn't be what? In any event, we should focus on finding that silly little boy. Poor tribute falls his adorable little face.
Yeah, you're right. Are you gonna reveal yourself soon? Also, Tio, why would you know about Ouroboros?
Let's continue the search then.
Why would Tio know about Ouroboros? Is it related to why Guy had to help you out? I can insta-kill you now. Get a lot of water step too. Ay, ay. More Sepith. I'm really worried that Ren's just gonna reveal herself all of a sudden. I'm also scared if Joshua and Estelle appear. That would be terrifying. Murder.
There it is.
There we go. Man, I hope those guys get here soon. He's gonna be in some real trouble if they don't hurry up. Hey! Came! Oh, we're relief. You guys got here quicker than I expected. We're sorry to keep you waiting.
Hey, mister. Have you heard any blood-curdling screams since the boy disappeared? I mean, the sound of something falling off the cliffside and violently hitting the ground.
No, I don't think so.
Well, that's good news, then. It means our naughty little boy's still alive and well. Shall we be off then, detective?
Yeah.
She, sure is something.
She assessed the situation so quickly, it's hard to believe she's only a child. Her being Kitty makes perfect sense now.
She is terrifying.
Come back!
Did you hear that?
Which way did it come from? The south, I believe.
Yeah, it sounded like it was coming from the direction of the police academy.
Alright, let's hurry and check it out.
So he's safe then.
I don't know if this is a good thing for us. Is him being safe a good thing? Because I'm scared about Ren at this point.
Oh, finally!
He was chasing a barfly.
Wait, don't go!
Child. Can we not go get the child? He was chasing a barfly all the way out here.
He's a curious little brat, I'll give him that much.
He's had a long day now. Let's get him home. Hmm? No! Those are...
Huh? Hmm? Ah, crap!
Huh?
This is bad.
We're making time.
We have to keep them away from Colin. Ah!
Okay!
Wait! Ren! Stay away from him!
What the? Ren?
Ren! Everyone, please!
Leave it us.
Time to clean house.
So you do care about the kid. We can deal with that later. For now, The Slash Wolves. The Spirit Wolf is highly territorial. Its fighting abilities were honed in the wild. It is weak to ailments, but just not faints, insta-death, or freeze. Everything else, fair game. You know what that means? It's my favorite stat spec time. Grenade! Let's try and get paralyzed out. Let's go for this. Let's see here. I can hit these two, or I can just go for an art. Let's just do an art. We'll do a heat wave here. Perfect. That's what I wanted. Sorry. Alright, that's one of them out. Salamander. It missed. There's one, another. Alright, that wolf's free. Dang it. Grenade! So Holy Bullet. Ah, much better. Keep going for Brave. A smash. Keep getting that. Try to keep getting that, whatchamacallit? That's Paralyze if I can. Flame. Ice Hammer. It's not immune to petrification, so it might be worth a shot. Oh, go for it! I go for one more heal. See ya! Alright! Now, what about Ren? Yeah.
Could turn out real bad.
You're right, but wait, what about Ren and Colin?
You right?
It's okay. Everything will be alright now. These nice people took care of all those big, scary monsters for you. You're safe now, okay? Please don't cry.
Aww.
Wait, where are you? No. Why are you crying? I already said nothing's going to hurt you anymore. I never meant to save you. To involve myself like this.
Ren.
Ren, are you... moronic? How utterly and completely moronic. I just wanted to observe. I decided I wasn't going to get involved. Why? Why didn't I...
Oh, Ren. I can't pretend to know or understand your circumstances, Ren. But I think it's clear that you acted to save someone you care about. With your own two hands. The warmth that boy feels in your arms is proof enough. You did most of the work finding him. We were a little more than backup, honestly. But still, I'm glad we were here. It was an honor to help you, Ren. Help you protect what's important.
I don't...
Aww. Well... the kid'll be alright. Guess he finally tired himself out.
He sure is cute when he sleeps. A pure innocent child, free from the evils of the world. He's grown so much.
Ren, you should know I just contacted his parents. They're on their way here now.
Is that so?
You're the one who saved his life, Ren. I think it's only right that we introduce you to them.
Thank you, but there is no need. I'd rather you not tell them my name. Or even that I was here at all. It's unnecessary.
But listen, Ren. It's obvious you're something special. Children your age just can't do the things that you're able to. Your skill with that scythe, your hacking as Kitty, not to mention your logic and analytical skills were the key to defining Colin. Honestly, it's hard to believe that someone as brilliant as you even exists in the first place. I don't think it would be an exaggeration to call you a true genius.
Looks like you figured me out, Detective. Yes, that's the essence of who I am. I can process information and immediately make the appropriate adjustments to nearly any situation. My combat hacking, doctoral dissertations, archaism control, and not to mention tea etiquette. All of it is made possible by my true essence.
Doctoral dissertations? Never mind. So in other words, you're able to figure out just how to bring about any outcome you want, to make your dreams a reality.
That's one way to put it, yes. As how impossible something may seem, I know what is necessary to make it happen. No, that's not quite right. To be more accurate, I know how to manipulate the world into giving me what I want. That's my true power.
So that's how you see it. And what do you actually wish for? From the bottom of your heart, what do you want most?
Pardon?
The way you described yourself, you're like a princess who can make the world grant you any wish you desire. I don't buy that. To me, you look like a lost kitten, confused about where she is and where she should go. Or maybe, you actually do know where you should go. Maybe you just think there are too many obstacles in your way, that you can't make it there. I'm right, aren't I? That's just what my intuition is telling me, so apologize if I'm out of line or off base. But remember, we're a special support section. If we find someone in need, we want to help them to the best of our ability. That includes you, Ren. And if we can't walk you all the way home, we can at least give you the first boost you need to overcome those obstacles.
I wasn't expecting you to be as good at making up stories as you are at solving cases. How could someone like you possibly understand someone like me?
I can't, and I won't pretend I'm able to. But maybe others can. People that you'll want nothing more than to trust and rely on. I'm sure right now you have a ton of things to work through, a ton of challenges to overcome. So why don't you lean on us just a little as you begin your climb?
You don't... Lloyd, the Hayworths just arrived. I'm sending them in, okay?
Wait a sec. If you want, I can hide you. You can hide in that closet, okay? All right, Ellie, you can send them in now.
Okay, just a moment.
My boy.
Colin!
Adios, thank you. Oh, thank you.
Where's Ren?
I'll explain later, but she's hiding in the closet over there.
She's what? Why would she do that?
Feels like we're missing something. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. The rest of our lives will never forget what you've done for us today. How deeply bowed his head in appreciation. Oh no, please. There's no need for that.
Right, we were just doing our jobs. No, you don't understand. If you hadn't found him, Colin would have... We could have... Truly, thank you.
It's alright, honey. Everything's fine now.
Why are they so... Colin! Huh? Mama? Papa, what are you doing here? Oh, Colin.
Thank the gods. He's okay. Don't you know how much you made us worry?
Oh, I had so much fun today. First, I followed the Mishi car all over the city, and I made tons of new friends. When we were playing, I thought I would hide in this big truck, but then it got all dark and started to move. When I finally got out, I saw this yellow butterfly and started to chase it. It was so pretty. And then... Wait, where's the purple girl?
Purple?
Girl? Yeah, she just seen her. She was so strong. She was nice and smelled nice. She had purple hair, just like Papa's.
Uh-oh.
What?
Excuse me, everyone. Just who is this girl that he's talking about?
Well, there was a girl who offered to help us search for Colin. She might have been a tourist, but we can't be sure. She didn't tell us too much about herself.
I see. Thank you.
It could be. I wish I could see her again. So we could play together again. Colin.
Looks like he went right back to sleep.
He's welcome to rest here as long as he needs, Mr. Hayworth. We don't mind, honestly.
You've already done so much for us. A girl with the same color hair as me, though. Perhaps it's the goddess' protection. She sent her to save Colin.
It must be.
You two must have gone through quite a lot.
Well,
It's okay, dear. You can tell them. They've done so much for us, it's only fair that we share our story.
you're right. The truth is, we once had a daughter, but that was more than 7 years ago.
Had?
Does that mean...
Yes, we lost her in a terrible accident. No, accident is too forgiving a word. Our daughter, we may as well have killed her ourselves.
What?
What are you saying? 8 years ago, I had just started my trading business. I was struggling to survive in Crossbill's growing cutthroat market. As a result, I took a risk investing in a company from the Calvert Imp Republic. In the process, I racked up a very large debt. So we lived on the run with our little girl. We ran and we ran and ran, but the debt collectors always caught up. No place was safe for us. We knew it was only a matter of time before the Mafia decided things once and for all. Fearing that, we entrusted our daughter to an old friend. This friend lived in a republic, and he was someone I trusted dearly. My intention was to repay my debts, and after wiping my slate clean, return for our daughter. Luckily, with sound advice from a reliable lawyer, we were able to crawl out of debt. I rebuilt my livelihood by using every connection at my disposal and working relentlessly. Somehow, someway, I managed to repay the entire sum in just 1 year. It meant I could finally see my daughter again. We could go back to being a family again.
By then it was too late, though.
Or at least that's what I thought. When we returned to my friend's estate,
It was broken.
it was gone. Burned down in a fire. At that time, there was a rampant string of organized arson and burglary cases in the Republic. My friend's home was one such victim. Because it was a rural area, the authorities were unaware and hadn't responded. And our daughter, who we entrusted to him, was... We searched through the wreckage. We were frantic, desperate to find her. But the bodies were burned beyond recognition. All the autopsies could confirm was that everyone in the house had died. Our daughter, our irreplaceable treasure, was gone forever. All that remained was despair. After sending our only daughter to her death, we no longer knew what we were living for. We even thought about taking our own lives. But then Sophia discovered she was pregnant. She was carrying our second child, Colin, the little brother our baby girl would never know. Colin became our everything, our new reason for living.
And that's what Ren saw during her time with Ouroboros.
Then dedicated myself to honest trade, determined to avoid repeating past mistakes. Once Colin was born, we felt as if we could finally start over. Though in truth, all we were really doing was living in denial. And not just a denial of our grief from losing our daughter, we were also in denial of our guilt. The guilt we held for the sin we had committed.
You guys never wanted this, though.
That is the burden we carry. Forgive me for putting you through such a long, sad tale.
So that's what happened.
I don't know what to say.
Damn. My condolences.
As our son grew older, he reminded us more and more of our late daughter. And before we knew it, we were gripped by those pangs of guilt we'd long tried to bury. We should have never let her go of her little hand. Families are supposed to stay together no matter how painful things are. What kind of parent leaves their child behind? We were consumed by that regret.
And so we resolved to look at things in a different, more optimistic light. We believed that it was through our daughter, and the guidance of the goddess herself, that we were blessed to have Colin. Therefore, to honor their blessing, our family must persevere and find peace. It's the only way we can repay our daughter for watching over us as she has. Believe me, we're painfully aware of how selfish it sounds, but it's all we can do.
Mr. Hayworth, we all simply have to do whatever we can to overcome our guilt and regrets.
Yeah, sometimes the best way more is someone's to just move forward, keeping them in your heart. Thank you for saying so. I hope you're right. That aside, there's something I still don't understand. That girl that helped Colin had purple hair like mine, is that right? Our late daughter also had my same hair color.
Oh? You mean... Yes, it's as if our little girl came down from heaven to protect Colin herself. Would you mind doing me a favor, everyone? If you happen to see her again, could you let us know? Please. We'd love to meet her and to give her our sincerest gratitude.
Of course. If we do see her again, we'll pass along the message. Ren got to hear all that. Maybe it's given her some kind of peace of mind? They left, Ren. It's okay. You can come out now.
Oh, Ren.
Are you really okay with this? If you run, I'm sure you'd be able to catch up with them.
No, it's fine. It's just that one of my reasons for coming to Crossbell's gone now. So this is fine.
Okay then.
Hold on, Ren. Are you absolutely sure? Have you truly thought this all the way through? Aren't they your...
Easy there, Mademoiselle. There are some things that can go wrong in this world that the average person can't understand, can't fix. Stuff like this, not really something we get a say in.
I know that, but I'm inclined to agree with Randy. Please, there's no need to make such a sad face. Thank you, Detective. You're right. There have been obstacles blocking my way home. So thank you for removing that one.
I see. Well, I'm just happy we could help, Ren.
Of course, it would be rude for me to ignore the rest of you. Thank you to Ellie, Tio, and Randy. I promise that I'll find a way to repay you for all you've done for me. For now, I'll have to excuse myself.
See you later, Ren. She does still care about her family. Oh.
Are we really doing the right thing? Shouldn't we chase after her and...
I know. It crossed my mind too. But I don't think that's our role in all this.
What do you mean?
Is that what your intuition is saying?
I think a certain other duo is the ones that need to be dealing with this. No, it's nothing like that.
Anyone here?
That voice, I think it came from the first floor.
Oh, it's you two.
What brings you here? I had a feeling.
Hey there, guys. Sorry for barging in like this. We probably should have caught ahead of time.
We have something urgent we really need to confirm with you, though. Could you spare us a few minutes? It shouldn't take long. Sure, I don't see why not.
Is something going on?
Is this related to the Schwartz auction, perhaps? No, actually. We had to put that on the back burner for a bit, unfortunately. The thing is, I heard from an eyewitness that Lloyd was walking around with a certain girl this afternoon.
Huh? A young girl with purple hair. One that was probably wearing a frilly white dress. Wait, so you're talking about...
Ren, right?
Knew it! Wait a minute, you two know her? Yeah, it's kind of a long story. We haven't seen her in months, but I suppose it's true. She's really in Crossbell. Estelle, are you okay?
Fine. I'm just so relieved that my legs gave out from under me. Alright, now's not the time to be sitting around my butt. I'm hunting you down, Missy, and you can't stop me.
Oh dang, looks like Ren's one popular kiddo.
Not to mention her rivalry with Jonah. She really seems to know how to leave an impression.
Wait a minute. You don't mean to say that Ren is a bracer, do you? I know she's talented, but she's too young to be doing something so dangerous. No, she's not a bracer.
She's someone special to us. For the last 6 months, we've been chasing her everywhere, hoping to catch her and finally, well, invite her to become part of our family.
Your family?
I can't even begin to imagine how all this started. Yeah, it's pretty complicated, honestly. We only learned the full story ourselves after coming here to Crossbell.
Hey now, it's not like you to get so discouraged. You were just telling me earlier how the Hayworth story was going to be crucial in getting Ren to open up to us, remember?
Yeah, that's right. It definitely will.
At Hayworths. You mean Harold and Sophia Hayworth?
What? How do you guys know those names?
I was just about to ask you the same.
Lloyd, it might help to fill them in on everything that happened today.
Yeah, if anyone deserves to know, it's these two. Oh, I can see you still crying from here. And so, you just missed her. The two of you showed up right after she left. Estelle?
I'm fine. It's just... I can't stop...
No. It's okay, Estelle.
Yeah, sorry, Joshua. And you guys for causing such a scene. I don't know what to say. She wasn't abandoned. Her parents never stopped loving her. And she was finally able to face the bittersweet truth. The bittersweet truth.
So you knew the Hayworth story too? Yeah, and all the sorrow, grief, and misunderstandings involved. Ren's been lying to herself most of her life. It was all she could do to protect herself from the cruel past she was forced into. Trying to replace her parents with Potter Mater, she abandoned all hope of ever uncovering the truth. But maybe that's understandable. It's not uncommon for kids to protect themselves with psychological defenses like that.
Yes, however, so long as she relies on those, she will be unable to move forward. And she cannot return to her past either.
Right. And that's why we resolved to help Ren find the courage to face the truth of her past. The truth may be tragic, but you can feel the love buried deep within it. The warmth it carries. Because of that, we believed that she could overcome of it. In the end, it seems like we didn't even need to tell her that ourselves. Yeah, looked to me like she came to terms with it on her own. I'm glad. Thank you, Lloyd. Special support section. I don't know how we can repay you. Please, don't worry about it. Ren helped us, and the rest just sort of came together on its own.
That's right. Okay, it's decided. Since our biggest obstacle's gone out, I won't be holding back anymore. You better watch out, Ren. With that out of the way, I'm gonna catch you and make you part of the Bright family for sure.
There she is. I think watching that just gave me whiplash. No doubt about it. That's the Estelle we all know and love.
Indeed, her optimism is blinding.
That's one of her strong points. There's nothing more terrifying than a wild Estelle caught in the moment.
And don't you forget, Buster. Guys, leave her to us. Lloyd, Ellie, Tio, and Randy. I'm sure we said it plenty of times by now, but let me say it again one more time. Thank you so much, really.
Oh, Estelle, it's fine.
He's right, Estelle.
Listen, guys, if you ever need a hand with anything, don't hesitate to call us. I think by now we're all past this whole police versus bracers rivalry.
Here, here. If you ever need us, you can bet your sweet bibbies will come running.
We'll keep that in mind. Thanks. If the going gets rough, I know exactly who we're calling first. Aww. Afterward, the SSS, Estelle, and Joshua went over to the Longlao Tavern and Inn on the East Street and bonded over dinner. There they discussed the truth that behind the incidents that happened in the Liberal Kingdom, as well as the various details of the Bracer's journey. And the SSS learned of the Inimag organization known as the society that Ren is affiliated with. So we now know of Ouroboros. Great. All in all, the groups shared a variety of stories and secrets well into the night, bringing the 4th day of the anniversary festival to a close. So we just now know about Ouroboros. That's great. Crossbow Anniversary Festival, final day.
Yeah, I'm still blown away by everything that went on yesterday. Those two Bracer pals of ours have been through a hell of a lot.
I've heard my fair share of stories about what happened in Liberal, but the truth behind everything was even more surprising. There's also the Society. I've heard speculation that they might even surpass the Epstein Foundation and CCF in terms of cutting-edge technology. Even so, I'm still surprised by the extent of their capabilities.
Yeah, honestly, it still doesn't even seem real to me. According to what Joshua said, the Society's influence hasn't extended to Crossbell quite yet. Really?
Perhaps it's hard for them to act under the eyes of the Empire and Republic. Intelligence personnel from both countries are probably hiding all over the place, so they wouldn't want to be caught.
If it's not one shady undercover organization, it's another, I guess. So I guess Ouroboros might not be a big threat for for Crossbell. I still think it could be a threat, but probably not the biggest one. At the moment, the bigger threats seem to be Revshay and Heyu. Oh.
Mysterious society, intelligence agencies, a massive crime syndicate. They got bad guys lined up to carve out a piece of Crossbell for themselves.
Exactly.
Rhymes delivery here!
Delivery? Oh, it's you.
You're your delivery man we met yesterday.
Hi there.
Yes, I can't thank you enough. I'm so glad you ended up finding that kid. I bet his parents were freaking out.
Hey, you're right about that.
Hope everything went well over with your company. Well, the Guardian Force was a little peeved at the late delivery. Luckily, I wasn't blamed too much by my boss. He told me a new one about inspecting the inside of the truck before I drove off, but that was it.
Well, I imagine you are lucky to have gone off with just that.
Admittedly, yeah.
For sure. Oops, that's right. I almost forgot. I'm here on business. Got a package for you.
Huh? Huh?
Is it from headquarters?
All I know is it came in first thing in the morning and was marked for express delivery. So here you go.
What's this?
It's extremely tiny.
Well, my job is done. I still got more deliveries to get to, so I'll head on out for now.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Please be sure to avoid accidentally transferring any more lost children.
Trust me, lesson learned.
So what's this?
So who's it from?
Let's see here. It says it's from Kitty. Oh, Ren.
Really? Ren.
Let's see what this is. The packaging removed its contents. A card was written with a written message accompanied by a set of jet black cards were found inside. Excuse you? Are these of invitations to the Schwartz auction? They are!
I'm giving you these cards as a thank you gift for yesterday. I originally intended to see the event for myself, thinking there might be some interesting toys over there, but I decided to hand these over to you instead. Have fun, Stretch the Sports section.
The Golden Rose card. We can actually go to the auction. How the... Schwartz auction invitations?
How in the world did she get her hands on something like this?
These things are only sent out to Zamuri's top VIPs, right?
Furthermore, how'd she know we were looking into the auction in the first place?
When it comes to her, it's probably better that we don't try to make sense of things. More importantly, are these cards the real deal?
I would hope so. They certainly give off a luxurious feeling, so I think there's a good chance they are. A seal of a golden rose. Even uses a real gold leaf.
The event starts at 7 tonight at Speaker Hartman's mansion in Michelin.
We could go. Hey guys, I know the chief warned us not to mess with this, but...
No need finish, Slide.
Yeah, I'm not one to ignore a young lady's generosity.
We're lucky the chief had a meeting at headquarters today.
You're all sure about this? I don't want you guys to feel like you need to come along just because I can't let go of it.
You're not the only one here. In fact, I may be even more interested in the auction than you are. After all, it seems to be a gathering place for people from the same background as me. I too am genuinely curious about this auction. I'd like to see those interesting toys that Ren mentioned in her letter myself.
Me? I was looking forward to seeing this fancy star-studded shindig lives up to all the hype. After all, who might turn down a night of food, drink, and bar-side chats with lovely high-class ladies? No, I could pass up an opportunity like this.
Everyone. Today's the final day of the festival. Let's do our work until noon, then head over to the boarding dock in the Harbor District. If we're really going to infiltrate the auction, we can figure out our plan of attack on the way to Michelin.
Yes, understood.
Oh, you say we go ahead and knock out these support requests for now, huh?
Right, we should check the terminal to see if it has been updated with any new ones.
Nothing to report. Urgent request from City Hall. And Maine's Mountain Path Monster Extermination. Very short request too. And there is a hidden request too. But first, before we end the episode, because we have gone a bit overtime for these episodes now. The Cathedral. You know it. Estelle... Joshua... Are they at the graveyard? Oh, hey there, Joshua. Look like they're having fun, don't they? Well, we came to deliver something to the Archbishop, but
As expected, Estelle got caught up in playing with the kids.
She seems to be quite into it. They're clearly very fond of Estelle.
Tell me about it. Kids have always been drawn to her for as long as I can remember. So much so, you could probably just call it another one of her many talents. Thank you so much for yesterday. Both Estelle and I felt like we were carrying the weight of the world on our shoulders for a while there. So, thanks.
Oh no, we really didn't do anything that special.
Hey, you'd think us been making sure to catch that devilish little girl.
We'll do our best. The festival's finally coming to a close. Fortunately, today's not as crazy as yesterday, so let's give it our all, guys. Yeah, definitely. This probably isn't the best time to bring up the auction.
Listen up, kiddos. Come on, single file line. They aren't listening at all. Well, if that's the case, if you can't beat them, join them. Oh, Estelle.
Someone's having fun.
Imagine she just starts running.
If you don't cut it out, I'll unleash my most powerful move, Tickle Barrage.
Okie dokie, let's get back to the city. Let's get back to Central Square. I doubt that there's new... I assume only... Yeah, I was just about to say, for some reason part of me wanted to see if you like get upgrade, whatever. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and end it here for today. So, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed and hope to see you all later. Peace.